Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello everybody. How we doing? Session 5 of The Unlikely Suspects. Octavia, you currently find your head swimming with pain and, well, you can't quite tell, but there's like a tinge somewhere in one of your upper eyebrows as you feel trickle of red liquid running down the side of your face. You're tied to a chair, and your body is slightly bruised as this open room in front of you has essentially draped curtains across the wall, and from what you can tell, you've been put aside in a closet.
Okay. Tied to a chair in a closet. Is there anything around in the closet to kind of try to cut open, I guess, the bindings?
Currently your hands are tied behind your back.
Yeah.
And you can find that there is... give me a perception check. Give me a perception. For the most part, what I will do, though, just for the overall look of the room, you do see that this is clearly a room that's been almost scraped free of supplies and stuff. There is a chest that is technically on the... Where's my... There's a chest that's stubbornly sat against the wall. It's like a footlocker-sized container with weathered wood, and a prominent engraved golden M that seems to be gleamed on the front. It's a stark contrast to the rest of the room, which seems to be dulled and aged. However, though, on the lower edge of this front board, on the so-called chest, is what seems to be an inscription that's clearly worn away from time. You can't quite read what it says. Other than that, though, the room is clear. The bindings that are tying your hands seem to be more rope-like. Can't quite tell, but you have been tied up before.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I guess, try to break free of the bindings, I guess, with that.
How would you like to do that?
I'm trying to think, I guess, I want to say in a sleight of hand kind of way, trying to do it as if a magician was trying to break out.
Like a magician? So you give me a sleight of hand check then if you want to try to just wiggle your way through. Perhaps this knot is it's just me and Panda tonight. I got rid of everybody else.
Sleight
of hand. No, you know what? As you try to pull your arms, you notice that you're not familiar with this knot. It's probably a sailor's knot, one that you've not really been too keen on, maybe one you forgot in your long life. As you tug and twist, a memory comes back to you as you remember the last thing that you remember, essentially, where you were talking to Gilderoy about something to do with business. You can't remember. Most of the conversations you have with Gilderoy are about women, men, latest projects, the latest adventure that you've written, all these kind of things. They kind of blend together after the last 300 years. But saying that, you do remember two of the guards, and one of them being very familiar and very almost kind of chummy to you, which seemed out of the ordinary considering, you're not very familiar with half of the guards that currently work here. But as you were being accosted and distracted, a large cudgel had come down from behind you and whacked you in the back of the head, which led to you waking up in this makeshift prison, makeshift cell. Mm-hmm.
Man, I would try to fucking I'd try to break out of it, but I don't have the fucking strength for it.
Okay. I will say...
Well, I mean...
Alright, go continue on. Continue on.
I mean, this seems to be the only thing. I don't know. Can I, and her hands are tied behind her back, but I'm guessing she can't get out of this fucking chair either, right?
I mean, there are other ways to get out if you want to try something else. I will say that you do hear footprints, footsteps outside.
Yeah.
Heavy footprints.
Okay. Well, I would assume that's I would assume that's the guards that put me in here.
That's true. Could be.
Might
be.
I'll try to break the ropes, but I don't think my strength's gonna fucking do that.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Why not?
Yeah. No,
As you start to like struggle, right? You start to like twist and turn and like your arms feel slightly weak. You see a familiar bluebird suddenly just pop out from under your locks and just start like pecking at your hair. Only then to turn its head and tweet at you.
Okay. I don't understand this bird, right? It just
It seems to understand you.
Okay.
Like from the amount of time that you've spent with it, there is a bond there. There is like a familiar understanding. It sees you as family and has lately seen Astrid as kind of family too. Like, yeah, literally will go and sit in Astrid's beard from time to time too. So it is there's a vague understanding, more like a pet understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, birdie, go stop picking at that fucking not back there.
It tweets
Yeah,
and then just
starts.
immediately like starts to fly up and then goes round, pops onto your shoulder and then goes down onto your hand. You can feel the small little footprints just like doop, 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 and like start suddenly feeling it pull and twist and pull. Takes about like a couple of minutes before you feel it to start giving way. Fortunately, with the amount of strength that you have, it just seems to be just taking way too long. As the heavy footprints from outside, heavy footsteps from outside suddenly open as the door creaks open and you just see this full-on huge half-orc. Not as big as Grom, but he seems to be wearing full like chainmail and his fists are clearly like kind of, rough around the knuckles. The imprint themselves having almost been directly on the side of your face. All right, darling, you see you woken up. Hey, ready to go again?
What do you still have me here for? I told you I don't have any information.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were caught by the palace guards.
But I feel like I know one of those guards, and I don't know any of you, you know? Like, I feel like there's something fishy going on here.
Listen,
I went out to go talk to Gilderoy, and then I get hit over the head, and then you guys are hitting me in the head.
Arturo is dead, which means one of us is no longer in charge. Means Lady Fardash is in charge. And, well, considering there's this little, indiscretion with our employers right now, means we can do whatever the hell we like. And we're getting revenge for our boss, you hear that?
Go just talk to Gilderoy. He knows I was just with him. We were talking, I don't know, books or something. Kind of holding her head.
Okay.
Well, I guess not holding her head. She can't do that.
You can't do that. Your hands are still tied behind your back.
Kind of, I guess, flinching for the next probably hit that's coming.
Okay, right. Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Shit, where is that on here? Is it on the main?
Could just be con and then
It
the
is,
second
it is.
second slot over. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. It's literally like a thwack. It's not like they're trying to like dent you or anything or kill you. They want you to just suffer, feel some pain. As this guy's knuckles just bang into the back of your head. It's not the first time. It's not the last time you're going to be punched by a half-orc, fortunately. As your brain stops rattling in your head, the bird finally just gets done and pulls the last strand free. And then suddenly just like jumps up and goes around. And as this orc is punching you, it just kind of like keeps its eye line, like keeps out of the orc's eye line, so it doesn't know that he's here.
Yeah.
And just sits on top of the chest, like watching, but turning its head and twiddling its head is almost like, why? What's happening? Why are you getting your head kicked in? Kind of confused.
Yeah. All right. I'm just being fucking pummeled and I have my hands free.
Your hands, yeah, your hands are free now. It's a. If, like I said, if you want to try something fancy, or if you want to talk your way out of it, it's all up to you.
trying to see what I have, if I have anything to. I mean, I could probably use one of my fucking spells, obviously, to try to like get out of this, maybe.
It seemed I will say he has left the door open. And it doesn't look like there's any other footsteps from outside.
Okay. I mean, it's fucking huge. I try to slip underneath him and try to get out the door. I don't think that's gonna happen right now, considering he's beating my fucking face, and that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, he doesn't seem like that occupied. He's not like actively pummeling you. He's just giving you a firm smack, and then just kind of, waiting for you to talk again. You can tell he's kind of getting off on it a little bit. He's quite. His boss is dead. They currently have no suspects. They just realized. They just heard that a tiefling's escaped and literally causing issues. Now they've figured out that there's two people that were directly connected to the murder of his boss and his boss's wife, but they don't know that it wasn't the boss's wife that died. So there's a lot of miscommunication right now, and unfortunately you're on the other end of it.
Yeah. Goddamn.
This is what you get when you miss sessions. Don't miss my sessions, okay?
Well, get busy, man.
Yeah. I tie you to a chair and I torture you.
Yeah, apparently.
What do you want to do, Panda?
Shit, I don't fucking know.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I'm like trying to think of like do what I can do if I.
That's okay. That's
right.
Trying
to think of how I could like convince him, but also, yeah, there's not.
Well, if you want to try to convince, you technically don't know anything right now. That is the downside, right? You were literally knocked out when everything had dropped the fan. You were the least likely to have any information on what's currently happening. You don't even know if the information he is saying is correct.
Yeah.
Luckily, though. Yeah, no, sorry,
I
continue.
can use probably some spells to fucking injure the guy and try to get out of there. I feel like that's also not the best way to go about it, just because.
Well, like I said, if you want to, you can try to persuade him if you want. Like he is a little aggressive. Yeah, but he's not pummeling you. Like I said, he's not actively beating the crap out of you. He's just getting catharsis out.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to persuade him again, kind of like saying like, look, let's go together, talk to Gilderoy. I swear he'll be able to vouch for me. I don't know who killed your boss, but I'm willing to help to find who it is. And I think that's what we were being questioned about before I kind of took my own walk there. Maybe I shouldn't have left my room, but it's just let's go talk to Gilderoy.
Well, currently, Gilderoy is at the horse track. And he said, personally, that we should take care of you. Or at least wait until he can get back and deal with you personally. Give me an insight check. Okay. As you were kind of like looking him over, he doesn't seem to be lying. He doesn't seem to be like accosted by any kind of information that is, your persuasion attempt. It's almost like he doesn't really want to listen to you. But I will say, during that time though, you see your bird, in the bottom corner there, just out of your eye line, as this large chest that is sitting there with the big engoldened M on the front of the chest there. You seem to see what looks like a slimy tongue slowly start to slither out of one of the corner planks.
Okay. Do I know what that is? You see, that box might have a weird creature in it.
It could have a weird creature in it. Purposely, I don't know. You're a storyteller. I guess, you know what? Give me a intelligence check, yes? You might have come across one of these before, like, or at least story reasons, story purposes why. Just because of your profession, like, you know, you do a lot of research on mythical beasts and such. So I'll give you a maybe. You might know what this is. Okay. You've even written a story about one of these creatures. You've never seen one. In fact, you're pretty sure they don't really exist, but as your bird is sitting on top of it, what seems to be like some sort of sparkle of blue magic seems to just litter across the surface of the chest. The chest then seems to kind of like open slightly as if it's breathing. The tongue then slaps itself against the floor. Loud enough, unfortunately, to get the orc's attention. But as he turns around to look, he sees nothing but a chest. Going, what the hell are you doing?
I wonder if, I guess while he is like kind of distracted, if I can run over to the chest and like essentially open it and try to like throw it at him.
I mean, okay.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I would say that's a weird way to go about it, but okay.
Well, I don't know. Like what? Open it and shove him in it?
Well, he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I know he doesn't know what it is. Well, I guess I don't know he doesn't know what it is, but I figure he doesn't know what it is if he doesn't see it.
Yeah, well, he doesn't see it, so...
I mean, this is their fucking room they put me in.
I will let you, like, you know this very much about Gilderoy. He's a man with a lot of money, a lot of connections, a lot of personal objects that he has probably lost to time, and at some point in his career, and your meeting, he has given you a paperweight that is literally probably like a phoenix egg or something that you've sold for a lot of money. And you're like, It's one of those things where like he doesn't know what he's got some of the times, you know?
Yeah.
So, this could have been a storage room that was just long forgotten. And you are now literally sitting across from what seems to be an abandoned mimic.
Yeah. So... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I wanted to see I could pick it up, take it with us. I don't fucking know. But
well, I mean, you're still technically on the chair. So
still technically on the chair, acting like I'm still fucking tied up for the second.
I mean, you can try to kick him into it. You could try to convince him to look into it. You have all these options. You don't have to literally go over there and throw it. It's not a video game, right?
I know it's not a video game. But I'm trying to.
Hey,
what's my best option for him getting fucking eaten by a fucking mimic, essentially? I guess, yeah, like as he's turned around, because it's over by the door. If he's turned around, I'm gonna kick him in the fucking direction of the mimic as like. Sure.
So you're gonna literally nudge him and just like, and I'll give you advantage because he's facing the wrong. Like he's literally turning around to be like, what the hell was that noise? As this bird is like turning around, like just turning its head slightly and just staring off, like, it's almost staring at you, kind of staring through the orc. Considering you're not really sure how this bird works, you still don't know how it works. It's clearly been alive as long as you have, so give me, I guess, an athletics check, I guess?
Is it strength?
It is strength, yeah, because you're trying to push him over, right?
Yeah, but athletics? Okay.
Yeah, with advantage.
That doesn't matter. Oh.
Hey, that's not bad. Wait, do you have proficiency? 1, 2? What? That's a jack of all trades. What does that mean? I need to check what the hell that means. I love when I don't know something about D&D.
It gives me profession and things I don't.
Okay, all right, okay.
I forget exactly how that works, but
well, you rolled a 20. That's fine. You can't roll any higher than that.
Yeah.
What? How do you want to kick him into the mimic?
As like she's probably like he turns around to go check out what that noise is, and maybe like Octavia sees it like opening. He's looking in the hallway, and she's just gonna. Well, and I thought maybe Gilderoy will and just like push him straight over to the mimic side.
All right, okay. So as this big old half orc creature literally just turns around, going, "Whoa!" Like you literally just managed to like jam yourself like right into his ribs, so he just keels over and like tries to reach for something to land on. Unfortunately, the mimic opens its mouth. The bird lifts off from the lid, and the mimic, unfortunately having no teeth, just starts to wrap its tongue around the orc and just pull him inside and bang the lid repeatedly on the orc's head, kind of like giving him a concussion over and over again as he goes, oh, the blood. And just like, then suddenly the mimic releases its tongue and just returns itself back to its normal form as you almost for a second think the M is winking at you.
How big is the box?
It's a big box. It's like a big trunk. It's like a footlocker with like double a footlocker almost. Think of it as a desk, but like slightly smaller than a desk.
And now the orc's just on the fucking ground.
The orc is currently unconscious on the floor, with a mimic that seems to be drooling over him almost.
Fair. Do I have my weapons with me?
You do not.
Shit. Well, can I see if there's anything I can take off of that body for the moment?
The orc? Yeah, sure. Yeah. He has a couple of sharp dagger knives. They have the Arturo signature that seems to be engraved on the handles. These are just D4 daggers. He also has a short sword, which is it seems to be like locked inside the hilt, so like on his belt. Mostly because most of the Arturo guards have to be given permission to draw their weapons, so they've agreed to like a little. It's basically like if you pull your sword out, they'll know, and they'll check it at inspection, so that if something bad happens, then they know who to blame. So if you want to take his belt, you can do that, or you can just take it out, and he'll get into trouble for it later.
I'm gonna take the daggers, replace mine for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it. Take the. Can I unlock it? I can't unlock it. Can I?
No, you could just like it's not even a lock. It's like literally you just pull it out, and think of it as like a safety. Think of it as like a litmus test, right? It's like literally like a rubber band that's tied around it, and if you pull it, it snaps the rubber band, so they know that you've used your weapons. You can always replace the rubber band, but then it would be it'd be a different kind of.
You would know.
Yeah, you would kind of know that it's been tampered with.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm taking that. No, I'm just gonna throw it across the fucking room.
Okay. He's like ass up, kind of face down, as this mimic kind of just then almost just sits up, and like its back legs suddenly like pop out like knees, and it just like looks at you.
Well, I was gonna say it's gonna come back for you, but if you wanna follow.
Suddenly, the creature just drops down, as almost like its paws like stretched out like a dog, and you can see what looks like the handle of the back of the trunk just start to wiggle from left and right.
All right, you're cool. You're coming with me. Let's go. I'm gonna go start. I
guess.
And
where are you gonna go? Where are you heading from where you are right now?
Probably just to check to see if I can find my actual stuff, and if whatever. I guess I have two daggers now.
Technically, remember that like you lost all your stuff because it's all been removed. Like you haven't had your stuff since you got on the island.
They took it from us,
yes,
when we walked into the party. Got it.
So you did. I will say that you did hear that Gilderoy is currently at the horse race, but it's up to you where you want to go. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
We pull the rest of it.
I'm gonna say she's gonna go look for Gilderoy. It's the last known source that she's like,
Okay.
Why is he keeping me locked up if he knows I was with him? What the fuck?
Okay. All right. So you head out the room, and with that, you hear this creaking. kind of as the mimic starts to follow after you, making it very hard almost to as like a secret getaway. But as you turn the corner, another a dwarven man holding a tray, and another dwarven man holding a set of keys just sees you run past as they look down the hallway and they see the half-orc scratching his head, clearly in sheer like agony, having it been pounded by a chest door. As he's like, oh, because it seems as if these two men were about to come and release you.
Yeah.
All right, bring everybody else in. We'll play something. You do that for me, please, while I change the.
Yep. What are we in?
Yes. Oh, here we go.
Right. So, can I get a? Well, you know what? We don't even need it. We don't need it this time. We don't need it. Okay. Everyone's aware of
Tyrion,
what happened
put that
last time.
beer down. We got some business to do.
I feel insulted. That's the second time you put me very last.
For what?
That was me.
He demands a re-roll of initiative.
Oh.
I demand nothing. I just said that.
I need to re. Oh no, I re-rolled it a couple of times. Also, why is that?
Yeah.
That's...
Just for the chat, I am dead last, so the next time you hear me speak will probably be 15 minutes down the line.
Well,
hello, everybody.
Like I said, can we get a? You know what? Actually, I changed my mind because I just found out something's not working. So if Marcy, could you do me a favor? Could you tell me what happened last time? Thank you very much.
Oh, I have a bad news
That's
for
dirty.
you. Man.
Well, I have to fix something because it's not working. Annoying. But it's okay. I can fix it.
Marcy, now you talk, Marcy. I've been like for the last 5 minutes. Marcy, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Nothing. Manic.
Oh, you said
Fine.
it once.
Go Grum.
Go Grum.
Now's not good time.
That's not good. Not a good time. Fuck. Why is it not a good time? Okay. Well, someone else can tell me, please. This is why we need a. This is why we need a captain, guys. Like, jeez.
Well, okay, so just to chat, it was going to be me, but the last 24 hours because of crazy blizzarding dirt storms
That's not.
and no power and no internet.
That's
stress.
that's stuff that no one cares about.
Nobody gives a shit.
We care about the game. B.
Yeah, this is the game.
I could read Muffin's notes if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so some penis drawings and a couple of swear words. Got it.
Here, I'll recap. I was locked up
I'm
getting
on
punched.
Cornerstone.
Right.
Last
Yeah.
time in Cornerstone campaign.
Why is this? Go for it.
Well, what? Me?
Yeah. Anybody,
Yeah.
please. I've got to fix this fucking thing that's broken.
Last time on Cornerstone campaign, guards barged into the room in order to accuse the lawful paladin and cleric of a murder.
Dun,
Dun.
Gasp.
Unfortunately, Hess Arturo have perished violently during the night in the arms embraced by his vicious lover. Lady, what was her name?
Rosewood.
Lady Rose?
Rosewood.
Lady Rosewood. During on their way to interrogation, period, decided to experience a single-player D&D. While the rest of the crew have been living their life being accused, tormented, and participating in various investigations that led them into the theater, where the main suspects are the Nine Lives Traveling Theater.
Okay. Thank you. So, as we realized, you guys were then starting to head towards the horse racetrack. Am I not wrong in that regard?
You are correct.
And we, yeah, go for it. Sorry.
We cleared Gilderoy's mind, and then he was like, "I am off to the races."
Yes, and he seems to be running straight ahead to said race.
Somebody give me a sword.
I don't think he said that, but
No, I'm pretty sure he did.
he said something similar.
Somebody equip these fine folks with expensive weaponry.
And send them home.
I don't
But
want
yeah,
any bloodshed on my 100th birthday.
It's my birthday. And we're heading for the races.
In Trino City.
in New Trina City.
Next campaign, we're all gonna talk like Mary Berry.
But I hope not. All right. Well, that didn't work. For some reason, that happened.
Oops, all berries.
All right.
Yeah.
I fixed it enough to not be annoyed as it.
I dropped my bear. Have you seen my bears?
So annoying. All right. Okay.
His name is Marmalade. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Showing up. Okay. So just so I'm clear, was there anybody else staying behind or whatever? Because old Chief Indigo was on his way doing the usual shenanigans, right? What about the rest of you? Was somebody wanting to go look for actual things, or were you all heading there just to try and catch up?
I mean, I think we're all just following. Everyone from the prison is following Gilderoy.
Okay. So as you guys make your way across.
Wait, we're in a prison? We're still like in a jail-like building,
No,
or we were just in our
someone was.
room, right?
Two people were technically in the same area. Right. So, you guys are all heading. You can see that the party is almost 100% underway. The group and the audience that is surrounding both sides of the track are elated with cheering and roaring as you see many, not common folk, but the higher society folks kind of holding their flags, each with a lot like a insignia of some sort of family house. You can see the good old-fashioned Gilderoy, finesse that is his what's the term I'm looking for? Sigil? Birthmark thing? What's it called? Family house?
Birthmark, yeah.
Not birthmark.
Family crest.
Herald.
Heraldry.
That's it. Yeah. So you can see his herald, like a lot of those are his flags, and you can see a bunch of horses that are essentially like put together with particular riders on it. And at the top of this large kind of cascade of people, you can see several Arturo mercenaries and several guards, all looking out on watch as Gilderoy himself, who you now know as Calico, standing, just, raising his hand over the crowd, going, "Of course, everyone, the race will start soon!" They don't look like they're aware of you yet, and Gilderoy is marching straight into the group. So I don't know if you guys want to try to convince him to not, or play it a little bit more subtly.
I would step into Mr. Gilderoy's way, the real Gilderoy's way.
Yep.
And I would say, Mr. Gilderoy, you going ahead might be ill-advised. You might get hurt. I would suggest you let us handle it.
Fair point, sir, but I will tell you right now, I'm going to put my foot up his ass.
You
Trying to kill me on my birthday?
I understand your anger, sir. But how about you put your foot up his arse after we have secured him?
Okay. I will postpone my aggression for now. But I will say, you kick his ass for me, but don't kill him. I want to make him suffer.
I will try my utmost to make it able for you to prolong his suffering.
Man after my own heart.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, man.
I look over to the two and give them a fanged smile.
A thumbs up.
No, a slightly fanged smile.
I fucking love this guy.
Okay. I will say, as you guys are running towards it, give me order, guys. Who's going first?
Give you an
What's
order?
going on?
Okay,
Yeah.
surrender.
No, I was meaning like, group
Alright.
order.
I know.
But,
If I remember correctly, Grom was very close to Gilderoy last time.
Probably. I think you were house sitting, right?
And yeah, I think Grom was like right behind him almost.
Yeah. I'll probably Ernie will probably be somewhere in the middle. He would have been next to Grom, but because he's tiny legs, he would fall behind the group eventually.
So Grom, Ernie, Pyrian, and then Godwin and Morgan making up the rear.
Yeah.
Hey, what about me?
I don't know where you are.
Well, being a little short-legged shit, I'm probably towards the back as well.
Yeah, I'll probably hang back with Astrid, just as I say, short legged.
Are we all together? Are we all here? Holy shit!
Big Pyrian!
Trying to fix him.
He's taking over the world.
For some reason, his layering is all fucked up.
God damn it, Pyrian.
His layering's all fucked up. I don't know. It's okay. It's fine.
Well,
I'll fix it properly. But it's just because he
Also,
either
it
has a
says that
tattoo over
Kitsune-
his face, so.
also Kitsune is also playing Grom.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Ah.
We know it's you. We know it's you.
You see, this is the problem with bullshit. Okay, never mind. Don't worry. I'm not fixing it now. It's too late.
No.
Right.
Are we all together? Is everyone here except for Octavia, or we're missing Haas, right?
isn't-
Octavia and
There's
Haas
a-
are missing, yeah.
Good.
Party sheet.
Then Astrid can run
Order,
in the back
so-
with Morgan.
So we do have an order. If you want to, we can use that if you want to.
I would rather just, as long as you guys have an order that you're comfortable with, that's fine. We'll just go from that way. Initiative is not necessarily combat right now, so. My question to you guys is how subtle are you going to be about getting close to him, or if you're going to make a big, deal about it?
Shall we chat? Can we
I mean, I would assume that on your way there you were having this chat, so.
Okay,
There
so
you
are
go.
we trying to get there and just kind of hang out, or quote unquote hang out, before we
The urge
do what we
to-
want to
the-
do?
The urge to scream "Hi, Mr. Calico" at the top of my lungs is overwhelming. Believe me.
Oh yeah.
I don't see that Gilderoy's going to let us try to be sneaky. I don't see that at all.
Well, he just said he'd
wants
stay
to go there
behind.
and...
Yeah,
You're not
I
paying
think,
attention. He just said, "I'll let
I
you
heard
deal
him-
with it."
Oh, I thought I heard him say he was going to go up there and kick him in the...
Yeah, and then we
He
persuade him to
Jigglies.
stay back.
Kitsune had a moment where he said, "All right, you know what? Maybe let us deal with it, so we can get close enough."
Wow, my brain blanked out. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he's
think-
100 years old. You breathe at him and he dies, probably.
He's an elf.
Yeah, he's a half elf.
He's elf. Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
a
Anyways,
100-year-old boy.
The order has been posted.
I
There you
think we should maybe go up and try and convince the fake Gilderoy that we've made some progress in the investigation, so we can get close.
Yeah.
Astrid agrees with that. Being a hunter, you have to, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta sneak up on your prey, and then you can get him right there in the tender spot in the back.
Yeah.
But I like that idea.
Okay, so give
Always
me.
start up diplomatically, right?
Yeah. All right, let's just say from the point of view of you guys, you have your plan set. We'll do it in phases. Who do you think's better to go about it first? This is with just you can see right now the races. All the racers seem to be getting on the board. They seem to be lining up. Seems like this race is about to start. The fake Gilderoy is still standing there looking at his soldiers and his men, literally just playing it up, drinking his wine and kind of making a big deal about him being who he is. Even though you're aware that is not Gilderoy.
What if we took a thing of rope, found a thing of rope, wrapped it in a present, and ran up to him and said, "We brought you a new present for your birthday."
Remember, he does know that you were,
He knows we know.
He doesn't know that you know, but he does know that you're, have a
Investigate.
purpose. Yeah.
I think we just go up and just say we've made some
Thanks,
progress.
Sven.
When we talk in private, we made some headway from the investigation. We
Okay.
made a word in private.
Okay. Give me. Okay.
We could
Who's
tell
going?
him we think it's that other guy.
That's if you get up close enough. Let's be honest.
I mean, I'll spearhead, sure.
You want to go first? Okay.
Sure, why not?
All right.
I'll stick back a bit.
Well, remember that Grom is very noticeable. So is the Tiefling.
Yeah, I mean,
But if
That's okay.
Grom isn't being instructed to, if Grom's trying to play it cool, he's not gonna fucking go up there and swing.
Yeah.
Just walks up and decks him.
I mean, you may certainly
That's-
try.
That's not guilty, boy. Get him.
That's DM speak for I'ma end ya.
Yeah. No,
There's a lot of people
I'll-
there, so you know.
I would stick back near the 4 guards.
Okay. So just so I'm clear, Grom, and Kitsune, Grom and Piran are behind. And Mogren's up front.
Yeah.
Yes.
Erno behind Grom and Pyrian.
So Astrid and Morgan are the frontliners for now.
Okay. Right. Give me. Ooh. You're technically not being subtle. So
No.
I will say, thank you, Rappy, for the D20. I've switched from my nice one to a really shitty white one. Thank you for that. Okay. You know what? Fine. You've managed to, Mr. Gilderoy, Mr. Fake Gilderoy, seems to be so enamored by his own performance that the guards are kind of turning their heads, and they kind of seem to be okay with you getting a little bit closer. You get closer to the road. You will have to cross across the. You'll have to cross across. You will have to pass across the actual track to get to the side that he's on, which will alert guards to your presence. I will say that you are very aware of that. Like if something is about to hit the fan, that would probably be the point where you think that you'd have to persuade them or cause a distraction or, you know.
I think, seeing that we're not trying to draw too much unwanted attention, Morgan will turn to Astrid and be like, I think approaching one of the guards would be a wise move, and then telling him we need to talk to Sir Gilderoy regarding the murder investigations. And then perhaps we can get an escort, you know? So that's like, oh, they're there. Oh, never mind, there's a guard already, you know? Kind of thing.
There any other ideas for that, or?
Other thing is, where are the racers that get set up? Are they set up near the bridge, or?
Well, you can. Yeah, they're basically near the bridge. I can bring up the.
Yeah, which side of the map are we coming from?
The map that you're currently on, that side of the map.
Right, but which side? There's a
come
road,
from
right?
these.
Are we
So you're-
coming from?
You're from like
Oh.
down here.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
The side that you stage us on. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Might be a stupid idea, but how about we split into groups? One group distracts the guards by inquiring about or pretending to have news for the investigation, and the other group circumvents them.
Yeah, I was
Sure.
thinking.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I have a stupid request. Manic, may I roll perception to identify one specific guard if he's there or not?
Oh
Sure, go for
The
it.
laughing guard? Was that the?
no!
Did
No,
I just
Keith.
request a move?
Poor Keith.
4K.
You do, but that's just because combat. Don't worry.
okay. I see.
I can turn combat off. It's just because I don't.
No, it's
10,
okay. It's okay,
12.
bud. Keep it. Just-
What do you like? Instead of being vague, could you be a bit more specific so I know what you're actually trying to do?
I want to see if Keith there.
I mean, he wouldn't be because he was with us in the prison cell.
Yeah, he's not there.
He was a witness. Yeah, so he would be with us if he's here at all.
That sucks.
It
Poor
does.
Keith.
It does.
So, I would say Grom and I are drawing a lot of attention. Maybe we should distract the guards with one person more, and the rest walks around basically.
Okay, so you don't want to split into the groups then? Just
That was my suggestion to the group.
We can do that.
I don't know.
How about me, Pyrian, and Grom just start a scuffle nearby?
okay.
And to distract
And the rest kind of want to get in there.
We can do that. I mean, I'm being hunted still, anyways, right?
No,
In the eyes
Oh.
of the guards. I mean,
you were you were captured. So
yeah, but
well, not
Is-
anymore, obviously.
first of all, that, and the second thing is,
to be fair,
Did the
everyone technically, if you want to play it up as if like you're still being thingied, right? Currently, these are guards. They're not on duty patrolmen. They have their own objective currently, which is to watch the racetrack and watch out for current, like the last news that happened, which was like about an hour ago. So they have not been updated on what's happening. So they're still keeping their eyes out until somebody comes along and says, "Hey, by the way, we cut that guy." It really depends on like when or if that happened, and you don't know because you don't know the patrolman's times or stuff. So it could be, it could not be. It really depends on how you want to play it.
yeah, I would roll the die on that, figuratively.
Yeah,
and
okay.
play with the assumption that they haven't been updated yet.
Okay. So Grom, Tyrion, and Godwin are gonna play up a little scuffle to get the attention of some of the guards to clear the way.
Basically, if you look at the map, we have in the southeast corner we have the large stone with the trees and shrubbery.
Mhm.
Basically, that I dash out towards the north, and like Grom and Godwin. Was it Godwin? Yeah, Godwin. Basically run after me and are like, "Yeah, catch him! There he is!" Basically, something like that.
Okay. And sorry,
Pretty
no,
good.
go for it.
I was agreeing, saying that could work really good.
What about the other group then?
We can yell, "He's after Gilderoy! Stop that demon!"
I think for the rest of us, like we could try and circle around the trees and the rocks to the south, and try and come up near the bridge to get closer to Gilderoy or fake Gilderoy.
Okay. I will say that like there are a bunch of horses here, ready to go. This clearly seems to be like the starting line.
In that case, then I could probably being small, I could maybe try and sneak up to one of the horses and just slap one of them on the back and maybe force start a race or something. So it's a bit of a distraction there as well. Some more commotion.
All right. Okay. This is a plan. So I mean, if you think you can add to it, or if you want to rail it in and just say, all right, let's enact it. I'm more than happy to do that.
Cause chaos. Love it.
Let this can out real quick.
Mm-hmm. We all good with that plan, yeah?
I think that plan sounds pretty good with Pyrian, Grom, and Godwin. Godwin.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the surprise when the guards link up with you and Grom just throws the haymaker and knocks one of the guards flat.
Okay. So, shall we just do it via combat, initiative, or do you think it would be easier to just split you into groups and see how far it goes before it goes pear-shaped? I think the
group thing.
I
Group
think
thing?
the latter.
Yeah.
Let's bring back the group initiative.
All right. Okay. So, just for now, split you guys into the groups that you are, so that we can kind of move around, and we'll just go from person in the group to the person in the group, right? So, we want Mogren, Ernie, Octavia.
And Astrid
is technically not here yet. We'll have one round, Panda.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
round,
that's what
and then you come running in, going, doing your usual. Okay. So you'll be late to the plan, so you might fuck up the whole plan completely. That's up
This
to
is my kind of roughhousing.
All right. Okay. We'll start with
Oh, so the short ones are just gonna
all
be
the
one
all the short
sneaking up. Right.
people are doing
Sure.
this. I mean, come on. The other group are like fucking tin metal red action man and a fucking half green orc warrior Hulk. There's no
Sure.
stealth in that group.
Sure.
There's
I'm a regular
none.
guy.
You're a normal guy with a spade going,
Ooh.
ooh. No, actually,
As we-
I do feel like Godwin is the type of guy going, we're sneaking.
He's humming
When-
the Scooby-Doo intro.
There you go.
Right.
Can I, as we walk by the shrubbery, the
Mhm.
tree, just grab a switch so it'd be easier to slap a horse and I have
Oh, just
some
like
kind
a
of
yeah,
Yeah.
like a makeshift whip thing. Yeah, sure, okay.
yeah,
I
like
have
a switch.
one last question. We don't have our weapons
No.
except the ones we got from the guards. Do we have our armor?
You have nothing. You are wearing your clothes currently.
Okay.
So if you're wearing leather, then you can wear leather. If you're wearing plate mail, you're not wearing it. You took it off. No one's dancing or eating in chainmail or anything like
chainmail?
that.
No.
Um,
chain.
So if you've got like, I'll say this: if you have like something that's lighter, and you're used to wearing it, so I can argue the chainmail you can wear, right? But technically,
I mean, it's a chain shirt.
yeah. It's a chain shirt, yeah. Chain mail, probably not. You're not going to be
Shield?
comfy in
No,
that.
right? No shield.
Fair enough.
Right.
Okay. Then I
No shield,
deactivate
no
my
shield.
chainmail.
No shield. Good.
Okay. Right. Like I said, you guys are you've had all your stuff taken from you. Basically, you're guests. You're not adventurers. So let's enact the plan. This can only go well. So who thinks it should go first? Which group do you think should go first, guys?
I mean, we have to go
distraction.
first.
Distraction
Okay.
kind of has to. I feel.
Yep.
I'll
the
let
big
you
guys
guys.
go first.
I'll let you guys enact it. Remember, this is going to be you know what? I will let you guys decide what you want to roll and how to pass this check. Okay. So like clearly persuasion, intimidation, blah blah blah. All of these abilities that you can probably use to make a convincing show. While you act out this little distraction, which might get shut down immediately, depending on what happens. So yeah, go. You guys have the floor. Let's go.
Okay. I have to be the first. I run out.
Okay.
Out of the bushes, basically. Over here, I suppose.
Okay. All right. Just you immediately run across the track.
Yeah.
Are you being?
Drawing as much attention as possible, and I would roll for intimidation to look hunted, I guess.
I think that would probably be performance rather than intimidation. You're not really intimidating anyone with that, right?
I mean, I'm armed.
I mean, unless
You're
if
still
you were
acting.
running towards them, I could maybe
yeah.
see it, but you're.
If you were running towards the guard, like then maybe I would say intimidation. But like, you're kind of performing that you're being hunted. I
Okay.
wouldn't say you're
Fair enough.
intimidating to be hunted. Like.
Fair enough. Okay, performance, yeah?
Yep, I'm okay with that. Yep.
That's a 9.
Okay, that's okay. Because it's a group skill check, so like I said, it'll all add up.
Yep.
Right, who's next?
I think Grom would come out next, shouting at the top of his lungs to try to catch, trying to order the guards to catch Pyrian.
Okay.
As he follows behind, and I'm not actually sure how to fucking move.
It's okay. It's because it's in turn-based mode. It's
Okay,
I can drag you where you need. It's
Okay,
representation.
cool.
It's for representation. It's not really.
just making sure.
Okay, so you start running and roll. You start running across the field, just screaming, bawling, go guards! Doing your usual Grom-like antics. Everybody knows who Grom
Exactly.
is. Grom unfortunately
And,
has a reputation to uphold as the guy that got beat by a midget.
It's okay. It happens. And I guess that would be either performance or persuasion?
I'll say make it persuasion, because I don't think we should re-roll the same skill.
13.
Okay, 13, right? And finally, Mr. Godwin, how are you adding to this little performance?
I guess I'm gonna run behind Grom brows furrowed. I'm gonna be rolling intimidation, as in I'm gonna be yelling very vague threats, obviously going absolutely nowhere. Essentially, like, if I ever catch anyone who did this, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's basically the best way I can say. I am just running out screaming, "I'm a distraction! I'm a distraction!"
Hi,
But,
Mr. Gilderoy.
Hi, Mr. Hello, Mr. Gilderoy. I'll get you next.
Okay.
You know
yeah.
what? Yeah. Hi, Mr. Gilderoy. I'll get you next, and I will point my finger intimidating wise.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're basically trying to intimidate the group. Yeah. Okay.
Everything. Yes. We're doing the.
Oh. Okay.
What's 5? Holy shit!
Right. So this is the first time Godwin's ever raised his voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Even more than a surprise.
So you can see though that from altogether, the guards start to turn and like draw their attention towards you. Each one of them pulling their swords, and they start to like move forward slightly as you hear a voice echo from behind. Stop them! Interlopers!
Is that our boy or guards?
It's coming from him, so it's coming from fake Gilderoy. So you imagine, like, literally behind, I'm ruining your plan.
He's so fucking pissed.
But see, he would. That would be Gilderoy. The real Gilderoy
I'm
would.
sorry, I got bored.
just think about it. Just think about it like this, right? Because technically, fucking Octavia's gonna come around going, "Hey, why'd you get those guys to beat my ass?" It's just like, what? What are you talking about? It's just like that's the combat. It's just Panda and fucking me talking to Gilderoy.
Yeah. Just Panda and Gilderoy starting fucking fighting.
To be fair, I think Gilderoy would Matt Berry playing Gilderoy would say some
On
dumb
with the
stuff
show.
like,
On with the show.
I think they bought it.
Taking us 45 minutes to run across the road.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you guys, it's group 2, group 1, group 1. I guess we're calling you this group 1. So, what are you guys up to? Come on, It's clearly looks like it works. So, give me. Let's do a group stealth check then, I guess. Unless one of you wants to do something very specific.
Yeah, I have a +5 on that. Let's see if I.
Also-
Yeah. Not so great. There we go.
So are we moving through a crowd of people? Just
Yeah. Literally this whole area is just filled with people. So, like, you are doing pretty well. You have advantage because you're literally just moving through like bullshit.
Stealth.
What is that? You got jump arm. What that is?
The alarm was earlier when, like, a couple hours ago when we were screwing around with stuff. I was trying to view what a skill did, and I
Activated it.
Okay.
yeah,
There's
I don't know how to
there's a-
undo it.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a button next to the green face called
I got it.
effects. You-
Right. Okay. Altogether, I think you managed, especially with like super advantage from the other group, causing like a little scuffle at the other side of the road. By that time, like some of the guards have already just like descended on top of them. Your friends look like they might be in need of some help at some point. You're not sure, but from what you can see, you just see Grom flailing around. Pyrian kind of like waving his sword around like he's, some sort of fire breather, and Godwin just screaming and kind of causing a whole, kerfuffle. You guys all start to move up. You get to the other side of the gate suddenly, and you see all the horses that just seem to be like neighing away, and most of these people, like the little jockeys that are on top, are there's different races. There's a half elf. There's literally a human. There's a small halfling boy who clearly looks like he's the favorite for the race.
Yeah, we're gonna slap the horses' asses.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll each pick a horse. I've got my little switch, Just
I'll say you don't even need to roll it. It's literally just, you just get close enough, and then, with the aid of the two assisting party members, the horses start to run off just down the path as the race prematurely starts. Unfortunately, though, as the horses start to neigh and just run down the track, the dust starts to settle, and you can see three particular guards and Mr. Calico himself staring across the path as your eyes lock with him, Mogren. This is a stare that you've seen, maybe you've glimpsed it when he was in the bedroom, when you were interviewing him. Like a stare that you've never seen on Gilderoy, but on Calico, confirming it. This is, in fact, the doppelganger.
As we've been moving through the crowd, Morgan would have mumbled a short prayer, as he does when he expects maybe trouble is brewing. So I don't know if anyone speaks Dwarven, but he's gonna do it in Dwarven. So here we go.
Okay.
ooh, you had that ready and everything.
Do you want to say it or
No.
Okay. So Mogren, he starts to mutter under his breath this small prayer. You can only assume it's a prayer. In fact, Ernie and Astrid, give me a wisdom check real quick, just to see if you might consider it at some sort of, if you speak Dwarven.
I mean,
Don't
Astrid
bother.
understands it.
Yeah, if you,
Yeah,
that's fine. If you don't this is more for Ernie. Oh yeah,
Nope,
okay,
There
yeah.
he goes.
Ernie knows exactly what this is.
Oh, that? Sure.
No, Ernie doesn't know what the hell you're saying, but he understands the sentiment, and he's done it under his breath several times as before. I guess that's where Ernie literally just starts to clock in almost, just lock in, be like, oh, all right, shit's about to hit the fan. Okay.
In my little
crack the
dwarvish
knuckles.
heart, sorry, go.
No, I'm just saying cracking the knuckles, that's it. So
Ernie's a man of very little words, but Astrid, go continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, my dwarvish heart is just I'm as he's saying this, going along with it and filled with inspiration and ready to go.
Your first adventure. Proper adventure.
I can't wait to tell Auntie about this. This will be a great story.
Did someone say auntie?
Where is she?
You have
Lord.
you have no idea. All right. As that's about to happen, though, Panda, Octavia, literally running towards the starting race, as you see a familiar face kind of waving himself around. You see then an outline of very particular people that you haven't seen for about a couple hours. Excuse me. I will let you have a turn.
Fair enough. So running up, I can kind of see Gilderoy off into the field, and then I assume I see the rest of the crew kind of off in the distance. Is that what you mean? I guess.
No, well, you can kind of see that there seem to be surrounding Gilderoy. I will say for ease that you did not run into the real Gilderoy, because that'll just cause all sorts of fucking scenarios.
Got it. Wait, am I coming from the other direction?
No, you were coming from the same direction. You're just slightly behind.
Okay, but do I see my...
I would say, yeah, you see them. You see them. As you just see them enact this plan. The room that you came out of was one of the other houses. You would basically just been taken and hidden away, basically. So we'll say, just for expedience, you managed to catch up and see, I guess, I don't know, depending on which group you feel like you should join, I'll let you pick one.
I'm probably gonna be heading towards Astrid and them just because, niece. Want to make sure she's all right. Haven't
I
seen
will
them in a few hours,
say
too.
I will need a perception check just because they're short. They're in a group of they're in a group of people, and you might not see them. You have more chance of seeing the big old, brutes and the shiny helmeted. Well, he's not even got a helmet on him right now, but
I'm checking for. Well, okay. I don't see them.
You don't see them. You see, you're not aware of where they are.
Just not.
Well, it
saying
looks
after
like you're
them.
part of
She's
this
just
group.
gonna look over to the rest of the party and start heading over towards
Okay.
Grom and them.
Okay, so we'll just say that Octavia kind of literally just running up behind Godvin. And you can, we'll say that.
Godwin, God, what's going on? Why are we all running? Where's Astrid?
Astrid went went a bit further, Octavia. Where have you been?
I was getting the shit kicked out of me.
Oh, same.
I think
Yeah,
I got
that
hit in the
was
head
really
by one of their goons or something, because a guard or somebody hit me. I don't know.
How tall Octavia is compared to Godwin?
You want to say what? 3 foot something around?
Yeah, she's.
I will just pat
Or two.
Octavia. I will just quietly harm and pat Octavia's head for 5 for 5 HP of healing.
Just for ease, she's not been hurt. I know. Let's just say role playing. You ease the wounds, right? But there's no been.
Just a couple of sparks.
I will say
I got a bruise there.
after that moment, though, you do see what seems to be like a really weird, like, set of chest of drawers behind you that seems to be chasing a blue bird.
I one of yours.
Oh right. Yeah, it's one of my friends. Can I tell him just to go hide off?
Well, actually, at that moment, the bird literally goes into the little greenery area, the little surrounding little bushes. It goes inside, and the chest just immediately just goes and just not subtly, just tries to chase it like a dog would.
All right, you two, you stay. Stay.
Distraction.
And while all that happens, in the middle of the distraction, God will just kind of throw a concern. Look, okay, I need to get back to my thing. You go along, Octavia. Just turns back up and just goes like, I will shit your pants, and just runs for Grom and Tyrion. Keeps screaming.
Okay. So as that happens, we'll say this: we're gonna start with combat. And first combat, technically, I guess, of the series. We'll go with what's best for now. So just for curiosity, it looks like this man will take his position immediately in front of Gilderoy. And Tyrion, you're up.
Yes. I would engage the guards.
Okay.
Um,
Just so you know, I will say they have had a moment to get to you, so they are running up to you, not quite in 5 foot of you. They are literally they're coming at you.
Yeah. I would want to say these are not the performance troop.
No, these are Gilderoy's guards.
Okay.
They are also not the Arturo mercenaries.
Yeah, okay. I go with non-lethal damage. I want
Okay.
to say that in advance.
Mhm.
And I would attack the first.
Okay. All right.
I have the short sword from Keith.
Yep.
Wait.
Keith blade,
I will
it's
target, or I will move up here.
Okay. Yep. We'll allow that. Yep.
The Keith
And
blade.
I
Keith
target the
Hey.
guard.
I will kiss you with my blade.
I will give. Oh god. Ah.
It's my kissing
It's,
blade.
it's a Keith of death. Yeah. Okay. We can move on.
Uh-huh.
You should feel bad.
Yeah.
All right.
exactly.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Yep.
Ooh. All right. So you swipe at the guard with your non-lethalness. In fact, being non-lethal, it's been a while since you've actually tried not to kill someone with your sword. So it's a little weird that you're like, oh, okay. You're also not used to the sword. The guard kind of takes a step back and kind of just like flinches, almost like, okay, this is serious. I haven't had to fight for a while. So then he just assumes the position and starts like holding his sword ready.
Yep, I step in, use my action search
Okay.
for a second action, and try again.
Boom. All right.
That's a hit.
Yep.
I expend a superiority die
Oh, okay.
for a. Give me a second. For a disarming attack.
Instant
pull it
decapitation.
in chat.
Yeah, okay. Also, Mogren, you're next, so.
That's
there
why
it
I said
is.
Instant decapitation.
So when you hit a creature with an attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to disarm the target. At the superiority die, it's a d8. Roll to the attack damage. The target must succeed a strength saving throw to drop one object of
Okay.
your choice that it's holding.
Okay.
A d8. Give me a second.
Guard is this? Guard 4?
Yeah, guard 4. Okay, fuck it. That's a 1. But it's added to the attack, so it's a 19. But it hits anyways.
No.
And you have-
No. Add the superiority roll to the attack's damaging roll, so you have to roll damage too.
Oh, okay. I roll damage.
D6, I think.
Oh,
Wow.
oh no.
Damn.
Oh,
Anyways.
okay. Yeah,
I'm
he's wounded.
I'm mainly aiming for the disarm anyway.
Okay. So, just so I get that right, the disarm is then a strength saving throw of DC 12? Is that right? Is this 2 damage?
Unfortunately- Wait, give me a second. I think it's in
Oh, it's,
my
how much is your strength?
combat superiority. Give me a second.
What's your strength, period?
Saving throws. If a maneuver requires a saving throw, the DC equals 8 plus my strength or dex modifier, my choice, and proficiency bonus.
Okay. So,
So it's 8 plus 3, that's 11,
11.
plus my
It's 13.
13.
plus no, wait. Yeah.
Okay. He
That's
fails.
a fail.
He fails. He drops. He drops his sword. It's a scimitar.
Can I use my reaction or movement or something to catch it and throw it over to either Grom or
I will say, I'll say no
Godwin?
because you've already used your bonus action for your action, right?
is that a bonus
Is it
action?
is it a bonus action?
It's a free
Wait,
action.
It's a free
It's-
action. Okay, you know what? I will
it's a
allow
free
you to
action.
use your bonus action to kick the sword back.
okay, I
Yeah.
kick it towards Grom and Godwin.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Margaret.
Yes. Morgan will shine a light on things, so to speak.
Hate when you do that.
Maybe literally. I am gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
Yes. And it will. Would you like me to post what it does?
Sure.
There we go. 20-foot cube. And I would like to hit Calico and then as many guards/mercenaries as possible.
You're 20 foot.
So let's say, can I get Calico, Gas, and Guard 1 and 3 in the same 20-foot cube?
This area.
No.
Okay.
Calico being top left corner of my cube.
Top left.
Can I
How
get?
funny that we don't see your drawing.
Yeah, we don't,
Don't
Oh,
see
see
there-
it.
oh.
Oh.
Well, we do
Oh,
when it's done.
it just.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I can draw. I can draw.
Oh, well, that would be good. You draw, so you know where it is, so I don't have to guess.
And I drawing. It says drawing.
Yeah. Right click and click
Enter-
on
there we go.
pointers.
Enter drawing mode.
could also erase
something
it.
like this.
You can also
or
use pointers and draw a square.
I
circle,
haven't
and
drawn
cone.
anything before, so we'll have to figure that
is
out. as we
that
get-
is that too big of a drawing? Is
No,
that too big?
well, it's 20 foot, so I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Is that
it is.
too large?
It's a little large. I think you get close. You get to like this.
Can I get like one of the guards?
I would say
I don't know, man. That's a 20-foot cube.
I need
Okay,
to put, I need to put a grid on this properly.
No,
but we
that's
don't
okay.
have one.
That's okay. I'm just. It's not too. It wasn't to do any.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, but like it's literally pretty straight.
I'll just do the original 3 then.
Okay.
That are bundled together, right?
Okay. So each of these creatures is now outlined.
Like these.
Yeah. And it's not a saving throw or anything, is it? It's just a
there is a saving throw.
attack roll. Protected against creatures have advantage. to
Dexterity
attack
saving
against
throw. Dex save.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay, cool.
For some reason. To avoid light, I guess.
Avoid the light here.
Yeah. And I, of course, know exactly what my saving throw is. That would be a 12.
Okay, well that's a 9. So Calico immediately lights up like a Christmas tree.
But where can I see it, though? I just know it. Where can I see
okay.
it? Oh, shit.
Someone
Oh, fuck.
does pretty well at dodging.
Yeah, fuck her.
And the other one, okay, not so bad. So 2 out of the 3, they start
Not
to
too
glow
bad.
up, and you can
Yeah.
see suddenly the Calico kind of just taking a light, like his skin almost seems to glow to a sense of like he's being almost kind of submerged into like, think of it as like if you're standing outside of a window and the sun is behind him. That's kind of how he looks to you right now. He's got an aura around him. Very sun-like visage. Almost kind of reminds you of the horrible sun mirror that you had looked at earlier.
Ugh. Don't remind me. Yeah. That was my action. And then I guess I'll save that for now. I
Okay.
think.
You gonna move?
And then oh shit, I'm still in drawing mode. Hang on. Can I exit drawing mode? I can.
You just
Yeah,
double click.
Yeah, I found it. I'll move a bit.
Oh.
A little bit closer to the others, but not. Not further towards the track or anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe like dug into the crowd if there's still a crowd. I guess they're moving out, right?
Yeah. It looked like basically as you started to like cast magic and stuff, like the crowd start and the race started. Like a lot of people just started chasing after the horses, trying to like stop them from running off, but they've just started all the way. You see that Archibald, technically now aware as he's starting to glow, literally going. You can see him kind of glance over to 2 of his guards and like saying something, and then pointing over to the bridge. As suddenly you notice him run after the guards.
You can't do that. We're in combat.
Yeah, I know. You see,
Come back here.
he's leaving. Octavia.
All right. Octavia's seeing all the. Excuse me. We're all running in basically.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I guess Godwin kind of already took off. I was gonna say could have thrown him like a dagger or something.
Well, you just
But,
saw like a sword also just being thrown in your general direction.
Fair. I'm gonna. How far away is Pyrian?
He's about He's about 60 feet in front of you.
He's about 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
As I see people kind of like fights kind of starting to break out, people pulling out swords, I'm gonna start moving up like 30 feet and use. I clicked on it on accident, but Blade Ward to kind of get a protection around myself at the moment. I don't think I can give anybody. Can I get? I could give.
From? while you're passing?
Well, yeah. Well, Bardic Inspiration, I don't know. It doesn't have a distance. Oh, 60 feet
60
away.
feet. I think it's 60 feet.
But I do only have one.
Oh, you can see that.
Um,
I apologize.
It's okay. It's like if you're fiddling and it works,
just
it's
fiddling.
all cool. Like like I said, I don't know how to use this. We're figuring it out as we go, dude. So if you learn something, feel free to share it. Like after
As
the
I'm
stream,
going
I guess.
forward, considering Pyrian's already in the midst of a fight right this second, I'm
Yep.
going to give Bardic Inspiration over to Pyrian.
Okay, hurry, and that's a D6. You got a D6 inspiration that you can use on your
Check.
next roll.
Next hour.
How do you want to
next
inspire this? Out of curiosity, are you just, singing a song or
Fight harder, you fucker.
pulling out a flute?
I would say not like it. She's probably not pulling out any fucking instruments right as she's running, but maybe shouts out like a limerick to her.
Oh, okay.
To him, so, kind of to inspire him to fight harder. I can't think of anything at the fucking moment.
It don't matter. You don't have to be,
Something about a cockatrice.
Okay, something about a cockatrice.
That's what. Something about a cockatrice.
Not his best work.
All in your windows.
God.
Instantly, the PTSD sets in.
Just kills all of the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, there once was a cat named Debussy. Kick their ass, Pyrian.
All right. And you're moving through. Okay, cool.
Moving
Anything
up, yeah, to
else?
get closer. That's all I think I can do because that's my bonus action. Blade Ward's my action. Do you want me to send it through? I don't know.
Just click it so that we can read it, so that I'm aware, because you're the one that's going to have to remember that you've got it on you for the most part. And I think you could apply that effect to your character as well. If you look at your effects, you can do that.
How do I... If I open it here and just drag it, I guess?
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go. Thank you. Concentration for up to 1 minute. So, remember that.
Yeah.
All right. You can see then, Ernie, as the crowd seems to differ and separate and stuff, you can see this guard literally walking almost straight towards you. As crowd members go past, running forward, you can see their shape seems to change, but no one seems to notice. Only you, as you match your eyes, and then suddenly you're face to face with what looks like a carbon copy of Godvin in guard's armor.
Oh boy.
I will say he is gonna literally give you a little bit of a smack. Also, your microphone right now is going nuts.
Oh, sorry. That'll be my fan.
Yeah. So he's going to Oh, okay. That's a miss, and second attack. That is why did not work? Should have been a work. 6, 16, 22. That's a hit, right? Pretty sure that's a hit.
It is indeed.
I just lost my D20. Switching D20s to another white D20, Rappy. Sorry, I dropped that one, and I'm not looking for it. All right, so that's a hit. You're not raging, so... Oops. Second, I gotta dice to stop being a bitch. All right, that's 7 points of damage as this scimitar just goes flying across you, almost cutting into your chest as Godvin is standing right in front of you. You can assume. I will say that you can assume that this is not Godvin, considering your. there's no it's more of an intimidation technique that the doppelganger is throwing on you, while the chaos is ensuing. And that'll be it. Astrid, you have just seen this
Yes.
happen, so
I've just seen this happen. Is there any rocks? We're about a path here. Is there any rocks on the ground?
it's it's standard nature. There's bits of rubble and rocks, bits of tree leaves, blah blah blah, branches, all this kind of stuff all around. It's not a very well kept. This is a road essentially. It's a racetrack. It's cleared,
Right.
and that's basically it. So you could probably I could You could argue there's a bit of rock or something.
Yeah, I just would like to reach down, grab a handful or a rock or whatever I might find, and as much as I hate Archibald running away, Tabitha, did I see Tabitha do all this? I mean, I'm right next to Ernie.
You're right next to Ernie. So say you're between 10 to 5 feet.
Mm-hmm. But do I know that that's not Godwin attacking him?
I mean, you would assume so. You just saw Godwin back there. He's also over there
Right.
screaming. So I
Right.
said, this is more intimidation. It's not trying to trick you.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this one in front of me, which, I think can I drop it in here? I don't know how to do that. How do you grab the little dot?
Yeah, you grab the dot and you pull it directly into the window, not down in the text box, right into the chat window. Yes.
Oh no, but I wanted to do it the other way. But anyway, so I'm gonna Hunter's Mark on that guy, which I can't seem to target. But so yeah, Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna cast that Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Wait, you should. That do visible? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Just okay.
Yeah,
Hunter's Mark. Fair enough.
And I have inspiration from Sven, so I'm
that's
gonna
+1.
throw. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock.
Go for it.
So I'll just do a. All my attacks are +5, I think, including throws.
It's your yeah, because it's ranged. So it'll be your ability modifier plus proficiency plus whatever you want to add to that.
Oh fuck.
Ooh, 8.
8. That would have been a 9. Would
yeah.
it not, I get the plus.
That's 10, so it would miss. It missed, unfortunately. But throwing the rock, it goes over the head, and Godwin, the twin of Godwin, looks at you, almost picking his next target very carefully. Anything else you would like to do? Would you like to move, or? I will say you did see Calico literally run. He's running across the bridge, so.
Yeah, but if I try to run past, then that's the whole attack of
I
opportunity.
mean, that sounds metagamey to me, but that's, just.
No, it's not metagaming. Because then we would run by everybody every time and never realize that that's a thing.
I mean,
so
you gotta learn somehow.
You gotta learn somehow, Also, how badly do you want him to get away? That's my question. No?
How strong do you think Tabitha is? I mean, at the minute, she kind of looks like a bitch.
Like I said, it's up to you, Bean. What do you want to do?
I'm staying here to help Ernie.
Okay. All right, Ernie. She doesn't believe in you. Come on, let's go.
Obviously, I'm useless. So.
So I'm going.
You'll
to
have your moment.
rage.
You'll have your moment. I have, like I said, I have taken all your weapons away. This is incredibly unfair for you. Right. Okay.
So bonus action rage. And
You also get a +3 from Snow.
Thank you,
for
Stan.
inspiration.
And I'm going to let me target Tabitha, and I'm going to attack her with reckless, so I get advantage on my attack.
Okay.
But she also gets advantage on attacks
On
against me.
hitting you, right? Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah, I will drag it into chat. So. I just tried to window there.
Yep. No worries.
Did you roll to attack? Actions.
I think it should be all right. Just roll it to hit.
Yep. I was just trying to figure out how to roll at advantage. So 20.
That's a hit. Yep, that's a hit. And enhance an arm strike. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you literally just, as soon as she swipes you, Astrid, quite cleverly throwing a rock and distracting Godwin, the fake Godwin, long enough where you just lean in and I guess two to the chest, kind of boom, boom. Like kind of knocking the air from the from his lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Want to move around or?
Yeah, I'm going to move around to get still stay in range, but to get
Okay.
to the
Oh,
bridge.
yeah, okay, I see the kind of gameplay we're doing today. All right, okay, I see. Everyone's being a coward. I got it. Come on, guys, you're only level 3, right? It's attack of opportunity. Come on.
Okay. So it's
No, don't do it. No, stick to your guns. Come on.
No.
All right,
There we go.
all right.
Is it
Well,
called gaslighting?
it is gaslighting. It is. It's. Listen, you guys play the game however you want, right? But I will.
Call us out.
I will call you out sometimes because I listen. It's not a board game. Like that's. But I understand the mentality. I get it.
Can you tell me again what TTRPG stands for?
Big titty roleplay. Something like that. I don't know. Right. Sorry. I'm just gonna roll damage. No, to hit. Thank you.
T stands for tiny, but it makes sense that you would call tiny big.
Kitty.
Shut up.
You also get advantage, Nick.
Okay. Yeah. Titty twister roleplays.
Oh no.
Oh my god. All right. 14. That's
14 does hit.
14 is a hit. Okay.
Yeah, it's my AC.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
9 points of damage.
Halved. Yeah.
Half
so-
because of your rage. Yep.
Yeah, so
The scimitar comes
have some-
right down your back as you try to get away.
A scimitar for 2d6. Holy fuck. I need to start dual wielding.
Well, this might be more them than the actual weapon.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, is that targeted?
probably last thing I'll do is just sort of yell after Calico, "Get back here, fuckface!"
All right, okay. I'm just gonna do.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do this, so it's a little. You're targeting Calico rather than.
Being chased by a madman on my birthday.
Ah! Somebody stop that midget! All right.
I get like a burst of movement just because he called me midget.
That was out of character. Okay.
And now you're on
Aw,
top
man.
of him. Yeah.
All right. This guard is gonna come down. I guess. No, these guards can't. They have to go to the group that was literally causing an issue. He's gonna run over to Grom. And let's just say this and hit on Mr. Grom. That is a miss. And then we can do the next one. This guy is gonna hit Perion.
And this is gonna hurt.
Should be okay. Not like I'm trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Tell us he's trying to kill us without trying to tell us he's killing us.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no weapons. Oh, you have no armor, but everybody else does. Fuck you.
Hey, you're the guys who charged up. Okay, I didn't say you should do that.
Yeah, it's because there were so many alternatives.
Yes, there was. You could have gone straight to the theater.
Uh-huh.
Could have beat up a guard and took his daggers.
Yeah, you can that too. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna get in here.
Damn.
Another
God damn.
mode on Mr. Perion because he is causing the most issue. Grom right there is just standing in the middle of the road. They're hoping that.
Hello,
you know.
I'm an issue.
Not to get trampled by
Yeah.
a horse.
Well, I mean, the race just started. Everyone is rolling terribly here.
Well done, period.
No, I just bob and weave expertly.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Weave.
It's fighting a devil. That's probably what it is. Can I just roll this? I'm not even going to target you. I'm just going to flip. Why are you not stuck. The dice is stuck.
Yeah,
It's like the. It's like the.
It's
It says 14.
it's a 10.
It says 14 on my one. All right.
nah.
10 plus. What is it? 10 plus 3. 13. Is that a hit?
Yeah, that's my AC.
Ooh.
Boom. Ooh. Period. You take 5 points of damage. Boom, as the spear comes sticking, and I guess it just like peers out and literally like grazes your arm.
Okay.
As you're dodging all this bullshit.
I would like to use my reaction
Okay.
for a.
You do that? I'm just curious because you did technically do that before.
Oh yeah, I already did that. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's a once per day, right?
Yeah.
You already
Never mind.
technically done that. You haven't done a rest yet. So.
It's fine.
All right.
Unless you
Move on.
wanted to use a superiority die to do retaliation.
No,
I
I
don't-
can only do that when he misses.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then finally, one of the other guards literally just seems to be running up and kind of taking the position. Yeah, taking the position. Ooh. Actually, how would this work? They could probably handle them. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna stand up and basically wait by the Godwin. Astrid, you can see like the guard taking like the same position, and then kind of just glancing over to what Ernie is chasing after, and then turns to you, and you can see the light seem to glow, and then basically what happens is the armor seems to kind of like shift slightly as you see like a shape start to change to something more masculine, and almost kind of like half orc like. Going to be just changing shape just to confuse people. He doesn't do anything else though because he's not on range.
So, by the way,
Yeah.
the other shapeshifter that's helping us, is she helping us?
She is.
Or does she stay?
She's currently all the way back with Gilderoy,
Chief
and she's with
Indigo.
Yeah, she's with Chief Indigo actually, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Just because we have too many actors already, but we'll see how that plays in later. Right. Grom. Is Marcy's internet working? He did say to me that the storm was acting up, so it might be a case of Grom might just have to play an AFK beating him up machine.
That's
Oh
nice.
no!
I sent Marcy a couple of messages beforehand. She never
Yep.
responded, so
Yep, okay.
probably this is.
All right. Well, then we'll just assume that Grom is just gonna play
Whack-a-mole.
a whack-a-mole distraction for most people.
Fight pit mode.
Yeah. So we'll just say, for simplicity, so that Buffin can get his turn. Grom, as one of the guards comes running at him, Grom literally just grabs one of them by the head and just throws them into the rock. And they just fall down over here. And Godwin, it'll be your turn.
Can Grom also
Grom's-
kick
yeah.
the sword towards Godwin?
Yeah, okay, we could say that, and then because Grom doesn't need it, and Grom will walk up and literally just grab the spear that is just stabbing Pyrian, and just kind of like, blah, like pull it away to give Pyrian some breathing room.
Okay, just to confirm, these are the Arturo guards, right?
No, these are guards. These are Gilderoy's guards.
Okay.
There are no Arturians here.
There are
Oh.
no current Arturians in here. There were some on the way out, and there were some by the docks, but mostly Lady Dasher herself has kind of pulled her troops away to, reorganize now that they no longer have a
Okay.
a commanding officer.
I assume I'm using my free action, I guess, to pick up a sword.
Yep, sure. That's
It's a short sword. Right?
yep,
One
it's a
d6.
short sword. Yep.
So, a cold calm will with a cold calm, Godwin will address the guards. I'm going to be using intimidation for it purely because Godwin will just spend like half of his turn just going like, warriors, You defend the man who not only responsible for murder, but is impersonating your employer. You're gonna be in big trouble if you not stand down. You're gonna be in big trouble, mister.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Oh, I know. Wait, you were trying intimidation? Okay.
I was trying intimidation.
All right, okay.
Didn't really go as well as I thought it would.
They kind of look at you like a little confused. I will say this. With Grom standing in front of you, they're more currently focused on Grom and Pyrian, like, fighting them than you just shouting stuff in the corner. So we'll say, like, it doesn't really get across, unfortunately. Although the guard on the floor, that's a nice little brown stain of red on the rock that he's had his head almost bashed in against, seems to be going,
I will. If I approach this guard, I'm not going to be even asking. I will just approach the guard currently struggling.
Yep.
I will rub his head a little bit.
Is this your thing? You're just rubbing people's heads?
Well, I'm not, it's just a quick way, like ruffling someone's hair, but the electric sparks flying out as I do my lay on hands on people. I'm basically fast reading the prayers. Half of them is just humming. Part of them is just the names I remember. Godwin remembers. I will just heal him for 5. Go heal him for 5 points and tell. We don't have time for this. You gotta help us.
Okay, the guard. You know what? I'll say this. How many points are you giving him?
5.
Okay, just hold 5. All right. As he comes to, his hands are looking up at you. His eyes kind of realigning as he realizes what's happening. Going, what? What are you doing? What? I thought you were trying to attack Lord Gilderoy.
We're trying to bring Lord Gilderoy. He's behind us. You've been dealing with an imposter. You've been defending the imposter. He killed Hess Arturo.
What? I don't understand, but that's Lord Gilderoy. And he just looks over and just sees the crowd kind of disperse as the small gnomish character seems to be running like after him. Gilderoy, who is quite a loud, boisterous man, doesn't really run away from people. You kind of get a feeling that Gilderoy would probably... His stupidity is his bravery. He's a man who I will stand here and die. Just because he said so, right? It takes a lot to talk him out of his ideas. So luckily, Pyrian doing what he did was quite a remarkable action. The guard literally goes, "Yeah, you're right. Mr. Gilderoy's not acting right at all." He then stands up and kind of rubs his head for a moment and looks to the rest of the group, going, "Mate, you gotta calm down. Let's stop. Put your weapons away." And literally, we'll see. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So 2 of them start to step back, almost kind of listening to the commanding officer. The third one, unfortunately, is just too busy trying to get a hit on Pyrian. I will allow you one more attempt or action to try and sway the other 2 guards to stop this current encounter. The rest is going to still happen, but for this part, this bit might be pretty.
Yeah. I will just basically. What would be the most efficient way? I guess I already tried persuasion to an extent, so it would be pointless for me to just roll the same thing. I guess I'm gonna roll deception.
Okay.
And say something along the lines of just Godwin slightly panics a little, quickly evaluates the level of threat, and will just try to deceive the ones attacking Pyrian's the one attacking Tyrion, going, "Whoever attacks the tiefling is a rotten egg."
Okay.
Just
All right.
He's not. He wants to essentially just confuse and distract, snapping the person back into the. War.
18. Okay.
It's not meant to be a convincing deception. It's meant
I'll-
to be.
I'll say this: as you're confusing him, Grom unfortunately is not really paying attention to the conversation. Because considering how Grom is, he's cracked his knuckles. He's kind of sorted. We'll say just to speed things a little bit, as Perion is like, flinching from the wound. We'll say Grom kind of just like almost kind of like grabs Perion and just kind of puts him in the way so that he can have the fight with the guard and be like, yeah, come on, fight me instead, kind of thing. Which will give you the opportunity to kind of recollect your process as Grom basically steps in front of you, Kitsune, and says, like, "Oi, leave my friend alone!" Like literally just, "Oh, we told you to stop fighting," and kind of intimidation technique with this weird confusion that you're causing.
That would be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I can step a couple more times, just to call him Morgrun, like spend the rest of my movement there. I guess.
Well, okay. Well, you know what? I'll allow that if you're gonna like try to catch up with the rest of the group,
Yeah.
because Ernie is literally running off ahead right now, and
Yeah.
whatever leaves Grom behind would be best, just for mercy's sake.
Yeah. So that would be the conclusion of my turn.
Drag Grom with you. Drag Grom with you.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, make it even harder for me to to play Marcy. All right. All right, Astrid. You see the third guard. This one is like highlighted with very like the sun-like aura, having been hit with the ethereal, the magic spell from Mogren. Means you get advantage if you want to have a go at them. How do I do that? I hit? I think I hit, right? Yep. Did that work? Did that not work? Did that not work? It doesn't seem to work sometimes for some reason. 4! That's a miss, Bean!
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say... That's it. I don't have much. All right. Perion.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay. Let me just check something real quick. My movement was 30. Okay.
I think everyone's is 30 in new D&D. So
Yeah, it's
Okay.
boring.
yeah.
I would. Can I use the distraction that Godwin and Grom are providing to
Yeah.
slip by?
Well, yeah. They're like I said. They are clearly like in a non-offensive stance. They're kind of listening to the man who just had his head punted in.
Okay. I take the sprint action
Okay.
and I expend a superiority die
Right.
and target Tabby.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I cross off the superiority die. Where was it? Here. And I'm using the lunging attack. I drag it into chat.
Right on. Mm-hmm.
This is a day.
Which is as a bonus action, so I expend my bonus action. You can expend a superiority die, just did, and take the dash action, just did. If you move at least 5 feet in a straight line, I moved a straight line. Immediately before hitting with a melee attack as part of the attack action on this turn, I can add the superiority die to the attack damage roll.
Okay.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So, I have my. I just click the D8 once to add it to the
Yep.
roll, right?
Huh?
Okay, so I have a D8 superiority. Why doesn't
You
that
have
work?
to roll to hit first, buddy.
Hey.
Oh, I have to roll to hit first. Okay. How do I add an additional die because I get the inspiration die? for
You
that?
can do. I think you can add a.
Is
I
it a
think you can
right
add modifier, and I know you can right click and add and throw 2 dice. That's about it. I don't know if you can do that. You can only add modifiers, add advantage. I don't think you can actually add.
You
Okay,
just do
then I
that.
just roll the normal roll
Yeah,
and roll the
and
other die.
yeah, just do that. Yeah, just do that.
Oh,
'Cause
what
you
the-
can set it up customly in your little actions, but like that, that's like you need to do that ahead of time.
Okay, that's a hit.
Right. Okay. So you hit Tabby.
I hit Tabby and damage.
Oh, did you target the? Oh, wait. What?
I did Tabitha.
See, as you're hitting guard 4 for some reason.
No, he just didn't
Oh.
remove the guard 4 as a target
Oh, right. Okay.
from original.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it hits. You need to roll damage.
Yep. So I roll the normal stuff
Yep.
and plus a D8
Yep.
and plus the D6. Well, that's not great.
Can you use Bardic Inspiration for attack damage?
I don't think you can use it for damage. I
It's
think it's
just-
to change the roll.
Just skills.
Then
Just to hit.
then ignore the last 2
Sorry, buddy.
damage. Then it's
That's
5. It's 7 damage.
okay.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's fine. That's cool.
It happens. So it's all right. It's okay. Like you can't all win roundabouts. So it's just the way the game works. All right. Is that everything?
I expended all my actions. All I have is my reaction, and I will keep that.
Okay. Margaret.
But I basically hit her
Yep.
or speed over the battlefield.
Yep.
Make a jump.
Yep.
And like thrust my sword into her back.
And literally stabbed Godwin in the back.
It's not Godwin.
Yeah, it is. That's the one Tabby is.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Well, okay, in that case, I do stab Godwin, not Godwin in the
Yeah,
back.
you stab
you
not
run-
Godwin in
you
the
run
back.
across
Yeah.
the field, past Godwin, and then you
Stab
go
Godwin in the back.
Godwin.
And stab Godwin.
All right. Margaret, it's your turn. Octavia, you're up next after that. So
Well, that was my idea gone. Okay, let's see. Did I see Tabby
yes.
change?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they're
Fuck Tabby, am I right?
they're literally hyper aware of their of who is who at this point. I think they're just trying to do it to confuse you and all that bullshit. No.
Well, it's working. No. I'm gonna fuck me. I'm gonna chase after Archibald.
Okay.
Hang on.
I mean, you do have you can take the disengaged action if you're afraid of attacks of opportunity.
I am not afraid of anything. I am not.
The only reason I call this out is because one day I want it to happen and it just to go horribly wrong. That's
Sure.
kind of just what I want,
Sure.
right? It's never happened to me
So,
before because everyone plays it so
I'm
cautiously.
gonna dash behind Astrid,
Okay.
and then not dash. I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna take a dash action.
Okay.
Dash action.
Right.
So that way, and then kind of. Can you just accept it, please?
Yeah, it's all right. That's 15 feet.
Yeah. That's 15.
Yep.
So I can like make it to the bridge.
You can make it to the bridge. That's 10. You got 5 more feet.
Oh, that's just 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna look back over my shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm going to apologize to Pyrian and say, I really hope you can take this.
Okay.
Tyrion makes a surprised Pikachu face.
So
You know what? Yeah, because I don't want to hit Astrid because she's squishy. Well, it says 15 feet right here, right?
You can make a 15 feet square block, right? And
No, not a
No.
square. This is
oh,
this one.
okay. Oh, that you know what? That's not even in range of Pyrian, I'll say.
No, not
No.
that one isn't.
That one isn't.
Let's say that's on purpose.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Oh my god! All right, so it's dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
That's for Tabby
For
and
Gavin and
Rex.
Tabby. Yeah. Rex
Okay.
and Tabby. Yeah,
that's
save.
Tabby is on point. She is the.
I don't like her.
Yeah,
I don't
she's.
like her.
And then Rex is the last one.
Oh, yeah, that saves too.
Okay, so that's half damage for 3d6.
Anyway, yeah, it's still 3 to 6.
Okay, go for it.
which should hurt a bit.
7.
7
Okay.
to each of them. Or any of them looking rough.
That is not what I meant to do.
That's okay. You can kill them.
How do I edit this? Type 91. And that's not what I wanted to do.
It did.
Oh, you just click on it and type things again. That's
I can't. It's gone gray.
Oh.
Oh, it's dying. Nice.
Yeah, it's dead, but it's not. It's 19. All right, fuck it. It's 19. It's not 91. I reversed the number. I fat fingered it. I don't know how to clear that.
That's okay, but
That's kind
How
of.
do I- How the fuck
did I-
should
did I-
with 91?
did I not provoke an attack of opportunity from Tabby?
No.
Oh,
Let me just try
Okay.
something real quick. There we go. I
Wow.
fixed it. Fix it with this. I just have to.
I can heal her if you
Yeah,
want.
there we go. No, it's cool. I literally I just changed her total health so that it wasn't grayed out.
Nice.
That's a good way around it. Okay,
Yeah, it is. I had another 5 feet. You say?
you have another 5 feet. Yep.
Let me just go up next to Ernie, and I am going to spend a bonus action, cast yet another spell called
Okay.
Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Right.
If I can. Oh wait, there's something about. Oh, hang on. Spells and
I don't-
rules and shit.
I don't think I have an icon for you, so we're just gonna
No,
play
that's
that.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna play that.
Yeah,
as-
I
that
just
might,
remembered
that's
there's a
probably going to
thing-
require some setting up to do on this.
Also, there's
so.
a thing about casting several spells a turn.
On a
stuff
turn,
like
yeah.
that.
Okay, well, just for now, you can look that up while we move on.
So you're allowed today or right now, or should I do something else?
You can do you can do it, but like I don't have a token for you, so like
That's okay.
yeah, like
I'm just gonna whack Calico.
Calico. All right, give me
So in front of Calico,
Yep.
There's gonna be a hammer, and I'm going to roll
also
to hit.
I guess also it's a concentration, so you lose the
Oh,
lose
that's
the advantage.
oh, it is. I'm not gonna do that then. Never mind.
Wait a minute. Okay, no, actually, I don't think you can because that's not a cantrip. I know you can cast a cantrip in a first
Yeah, I
level spell.
think that's
I don't
the
think
way
I
that
don't
it
think
is.
you can cast two like a first and a second
I
level
could
spell.
cast a bonus
Yeah.
level, a bonus action spell, and then a cantrip. Not,
Yeah. Not the
Yeah,
other way around.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think
I'm
that's the
sorry.
rule. That's the rule. So
Yeah.
that's okay. That's fine. We'll just say for purposes, if you got a cantrip that you can cast as a bonus action,
don't.
I'll allow it.
I don't. So it's okay.
But other okay. All right. So it's Calico's turn then.
Calico
Calico is he's gonna be a true hero.
and run like a champion.
Give me. Let me try. Okay. You actually see as he's running him trying to grab onto one of the horses. In fact, like he seems to be like almost trying to, run faster, but he's struggling as he wearing all this silly, preposterous gear and cloaks and bullshit that Gilderoy always wears. All right, Octavia.
So one of those people around Pyrian and
Mhm.
Astrid changed, right? I would assume I would have seen them change kind of form.
You're a little late to that, but I would say that you can see that Godwin has literally turned, like, he's on fire right now, I guess. Well, no, technically they're not on fire because they both passed their roll. But you can see that one of them is looking like they're going to attack Astrid. You can see that Perrin is in the middle, and he's having a little bit of a scuffle.
Yeah. And, I mean, I saw him run past these
Yeah,
cards and kind of see that Grom's got that one kind of handled. I assume kind of that since the crowd's dispersed going after the horses a little bit, I can kind of see that one in front of Astrid. Who is in front of Astrid? Who's the...
That is Gascan from the looks of it, but
well-
it's not. It's a guard. It's a guard wearing
Who did they look like?
They took on a half orc appearance.
Okay.
So one's a
So it
half
took
orc,
on
one's
Grom's
more
appearance,
feminine,
so-
and the other one is Godwin. Like you can't like.
Oh, it's not our group. I thought you said they were a group. Sorry.
No. That's over there by those guys. I'm confused what you're trying to. What's your point, Panda?
I'm going up to Astrid to go help her out with whoever the lookalike is. That's
Okay.
what I'm asking.
Okay,
yes.
yeah, no, that's cool. Right, fair enough. Just so that we're clear.
Sorry, I thought you said that they, like, basically. I'm going over here, and then
We have 5 movement added on. Go up and literally kick that guy in the balls or something.
I mean, I was gonna use vicious mockery because I feel like it's.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, I have it, and I can use it anytime. Onto this guy. Not work? No, that doesn't work.
You drag the target onto the creature that you want to target. Very notable.
Target. Okay, there. God damn. That work? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
And then using vicious mockery, you said so they look like a
Currently they just took the form of a half orc as they seem to approach Astrid trying to intimidate her, but she doesn't seem intimidated by it.
think of what I would say as I'm coming up, but hey, ugly, a version of Grom, get away from my niece.
Hey, not handsome
Making
walk.
wisdom save.
All right. Okay.
Hey, somebody that wouldn't make it in any of my books.
Oh. All right. What is that? Is that a saving throw?
Wisdom savings throw here. Let me...
Yeah. Thank you. I can. And Astrid,
and
you're
then
up
takes the
next.
D6 of psychic damage. Otherwise, yeah, I'm done there.
Wisdom save throw. Thank you very much. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw against. Would it be my spell level?
Yeah, it'll probably be your spell saving throw. This. Thank you. Find out. Ryoko, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing, folks? Right. Let me do this real quick. And I. Ooh. Right. Wisdom saving throw. Thank you. Not going to be doing too well, I think. 12, 13. I'm pretty sure your spell casting might be 13, actually.
I can't find the spell.
It's 8
Like
plus
8 plus 2 plus your
proficiency.
No. Wait,
No.
What's it? What?
Monster charisma modifier.
Yeah.
No, another 2. 14? 12? No, 12. Sorry. 8
it-
plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah, 12.
So it's 12. Okay, so he saves, so he only takes half. Right? That's how that works. It still does damage. It's
I think so. Yeah.
so yeah, he
Which
fell.
target
No,
failed?
wait. The target must
Which
succeed. But he gets so he succeeds.
Yeah, that's it.
Or
It's a save or die.
Okay.
So I guess he didn't take any damage.
Okay. So like you just say the thing, and he just kind of looks at you, going, "Huh?" You know, like almost just almost annoyed because like immediately you can see his eyes line up with yours. And actually, you know what? I'll say this: you even recognize immediately that this was the one that snuck up behind you and bammed you in the head with the cudgel.
Got it. Oh, so it's you. So
right.
what? You pick on old women and little girls?
Right. Okay. So just so we're continuing on, Astrid.
Yep.
It is. It's your turn after Tabby's, but Tabby is going to
Yeah.
run
Die.
after and have a go at one of these two bros. 14.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? And
Um,
Pyrian? Wouldn't we both?
Pyrian would. I don't know if you would because you're not within 5 feet of Tabby. But I'll allow no because you no you have your reaction. Pyrian, you have an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Okay, I take it.
And I'm just gonna say for the most part, 14 plus 6. Is it 6? It's. Let me just check real quick. It is plus 6, so I think that's a hit, Magrin. That's 20, so it's a hit, right?
Yeah.
This is 2 points of damage. 4 points of damage as the scimitar slashes up your back.
No, I don't take that. It's,
You don't
oh,
take
hang
it?
on.
Yeah. Well,
Hang on. I was not
I
far.
roll a normal attack.
yeah, just a normal attack. Yeah.
When a creature that you can see within
Nope.
30 feet of yourself makes
No,
an attack, you
missed.
use a reaction.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do Warding Flame.
Okay. What's that do?
Gives this one.
Is it a reaction?
It is a reaction.
When a creature.
Yes, I can use my reaction.
Yeah, then you can 30 feet yourself make an attack roll, make a reaction. You can take a reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Okay, so I'll roll another d20. Basically,
Yeah.
what it lists me. Okay, fair enough. Okay, he misses.
Ah.
Misses.
So it goes to attack me, and then just a flash of light.
Yeah. Okay. Like he thinks he hits you, but Tabby thinks she hits you, but doesn't. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, B.
Psych.
It's your turn. What are you doing? Let me
Yeah,
switch
so-
the actor. Sorry, so that you know it's your turn. There you go.
Thanks. So, is gas can looking?
He's
gas can kind of turn.
his attention is between you and Octavia right now because of the attack that was the insult, basically.
Right. And I'm gonna I'm furious. So I'm gonna with the help of casting jump on myself, I want to like just jump up on him and
You want to like pop? You want to like just like almost use your whole body as a weapon?
yeah,
okay.
no, I want to
I'm
jump and
sorry,
I want
I'm
to try to
sorry.
like land on his head and like no, I got a better idea.
Okay.
I'm a dwarf. I'm solid.
Yeah.
I want to use jump and jump straight up
Okay.
to hit his chin with my head.
Okay. All right. Give me.
Yeah. Fuck him.
You all right? Okay. We'll say for like for funsies.
Funsies.
Give me just give me an attack roll, I guess. You've already cast jump, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so jump I think is
Let
just
me
jump is it
Yeah,
an
let me-
action or is it a like
jump is I wish I could do how do you guys drop it in the other way?
you have to drag the
It's a
red
bonus-
dot
it's-
onto
it-
the thing.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, bonus action. All right, we'll allow that then. I
Yeah.
like you literally just go boom, you cast the magic on you. Your
Yeah.
your ranger senses like I don't know, how do you want the jump spell to come across as this magic is basically being imbued on you?
Yeah, I just slapped I just like when I used it last time and I slapped Ernie's ass or whoever's ass was running across, I just slapped my own ass. Like I squat down, I slap my ass, I go, here we go.
All right.
Jump.
Okay. I feel like Astrid might have learned too many lessons from Octavia. So as that happens, as she does it, you get infused with this magic, and I'll let you roll standard attack just with your dexterity
Just
modifier.
drop a-
Yeah,
Oh, with my okay.
yeah, but just
wait,
like
how
still
do I-
normal, like it's a normal attack.
with my dex. So I'm just gonna grab my dex.
Yeah. Just
and
roll
I'll just
a
force
dex roll.
Grab your what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Grab your dex.
Grab my dex.
Grab,
Where is it?
Grab
Okay,
your
can't do
dick,
that.
twist it.
There we go. Come on. Ooh.
On the
Ooh.
old dick twister.
The
Okay.
dex
That
cook.
was a good idea.
Okay, so we'll say this with a 9, right? With a 9, it's literally. I'll give you advantage. I'm going to give you advantage, mostly because Octavia came in and literally just yelled an insult. So his
Right.
literally the attention of the creature is twisted. So roll another d20 just to add the
Come
check for it.
on. Nope.
Damn it!
Worse.
Oh well, unfortunate. Right. Okay. As that
Maybe I
happens,
should change my dice.
well, I don't think it matters with digital ones. Right. But as you do this, what I will allow to happen, you literally just surprise him as he looks like back to you. You jump up, and instead of like hitting him in the chin, you essentially like kind of just belly flop on top of him. And then as a strength check, let me check. Which one is this? Is this gas can? Gas can.
Mm-hmm.
Gas can.
Dan.
Gas can Dan. We will do. I'll admit, with this being the way it is. Oh, his strength is terrible.
No.
Ooh, 18. It's not too terrible. He kind of just catches you. But his hands are full, which means he drops his weapon.
There we go.
Just trying to be like, what?
Oh, I thought she was Grom, honey. Let's go. I thought we was gonna go out for a little. I said, "Here I come." You did it. You caught me just in the nick of time.
So as that happens, Gascan's holding you for a minute, like slightly confused by the whole scenario. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna grab his cheeks and be like, "Honey, I've missed you." I'm just trying to distract him as much as I can and give him a big old smoochie right on his lips.
All right, give me a performance check.
Oh, because my rolls are so awesome. Skills, performance.
Hey, listen, we all have good rolls. We have bad rolls.
Yeah,
That's how
this
it
is
makes the
great.
game. All right, like sometimes
Minus
the thing you
1.
want to happen doesn't happen.
Hey, 11.
All right, okay, wait. Okay, you know what?
I need to learn more from my auntie.
Yeah, he's very
So
Gascan's
confused.
very confused because if you remember, Gascan was the big the big rough one that was had a big Scottish accent. So as you jump into his arms, it's just so weird. He's so weirded out that someone's attacked him in such a manner.
Dwarves.
Perplexed for a moment. I guess that is that the end of your turn. Yeah, I don't think he's going to attack you next turn. If that makes it feel any better, it's like, how do I attack you right now?
Yeah, I think that I'm in his arms. So I think that's it.
Okay, Ernie.
Work on him.
Yar. Ernie is going to. So just quick question. I know we don't have like our swords and stuff like that.
Yep.
Do we have like our backpacks with like rope, tinderbox, that sort of stuff in it?
You do not.
We do.
I say this because all of your gear was essentially made in corporeal and kept when you went through the teleportation, right? So your weapons, your gear, but essentially you have the clothes on your back and whatever was
And a basket of muffins.
and a basket of muffins. Yeah.
No worries. I just thought I'd double check because I had an idea, but fair enough.
Yep.
Plan 2. Ernie is going to use his. He's going to move up with his full 30 feet of movement, and then he'll use his action to dash to get.
Okay. We'll say you catch up, right? say you catch up,
Mhm.
and that will be like essentially it's a cutscene. So whatever you do after this is a cutscene where like we have to finish what's happening on this board.
That's fine.
Right. So what are you trying to do? As you can see, he's trying to like grab a horse. He's trying to like slow someone down. Like he's basically just trying to keep up with the crowd and try to blend in. But he's wearing all this fancy clothes that he can't do it. Even if he switched forms, you'd know who he was because he's wearing Gilderoy's outfit.
I'm just gonna basically like try and chase him down and go and try and like rugby tackle him to the ground. But as I'm sort of doing that as well as a backup, it's like somebody stop that guy. He went and killed Gilderoy or tried to kill Gilderoy, and then just like try and get assistance from.
Okay, give me what do you think? Perception? No, persuasion, intimidation. What's your plan?
It'd be more bark in order, so like intimidation. So it's
Okay,
just like
go for it.
So yeah, did you skills intimidation?
You start shouting, basically, kind of like a sailor, almost like a soldier, mercenary man, barrelswer.
Yeah, 11.
Okay. Some of the people like start to stop and turn and like twist to you and go, what? What's scared? What? Like, either way, you've sown some confusion. Gilderoy almost like the false Gilderoy turning around, going, "Don't listen to that man! Help me!" Yeah, okay.
Which is fine because if you stop to turn around, it gives me a bit more of advantage of tackling him. So
okay. Give me, I guess an athletics check if you want to try and wrestle him because he's clearly trying to run faster, but it's just you're actually quite fast for a smaller person.
Why is it not the low athletics? Try again.
You should just be able to double click on it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I was forgetting the double click.
Yeah, you have to double click on it when it's on your character set. So,
yeah.
All right, fuck it. Jesus. Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay. Literally, as he turns on to go, "Stop that man!" You just go and like knock his knees out from underneath him. His face kind of like landing straight in the muck. Not to mention, he was clearly poisoned like just a few hours ago, and well, is kind of still suffering from this sickliness. He can't really fight back as he's like trying to struggle with you, going, "Get the hell off of me!" And his voice seems to kind of like turn back to that gravelly, kind of broken, rhythm that he had before.
Yeah, just sort of as I'm sort of there, as I'm mockingly, it's like, "I'm not letting you go."
You're mocking him? Okay. All right. So
that's Ernie. That'll be Ernie's whole thing.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you just hold him down, knock him to the ground. As you can see, like some of the people just surrounding him, going, "What the hell's going on?" Kind of like that out. All right. Is that everything? Is that everything you want to do?
Yeah, movement and all that. So that's me.
All right. Just for simplicity reason, Grom is like kind of like juggling the guards. Just because Marcy, unfortunately, his internet is playing Dickens, which sucks, but I mean, we have to. The show must go on.
I am currently active and alive.
Oh, cool, Grom, nice, hey, cool, just in time.
Sorry, I've been dying.
Do not apologize.
As long as that's okay. You're all good. Like I said, if I had known, I would have put things into play. That's okay. That's all right. So far, basically, we've just been using you as guard fodder for the moment. So.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just gonna continue being guard fodder.
Yeah. You relax and do what you need to do. Right. Okay. So, Pyrian, I will say this right now. Devin, Rex, McCoy, who is the now more feminine creature in front of you, turns his sword on you. Scimitar coming out. So that's 18. That is a hit, correct?
Yeah, without armor, it's a hit, yeah.
9 points of slashing damage. You could add that to your character sheet, please. I don't have it currently on thingy. Taking 9 points. Basically, it's 2 slights, 2 And he's gonna then He's gonna hold his position. Okay. I will say for Marcy, if you want to just you want to be quiet and do whatever take care of yourself, that's fine. It is your turn, so if you want to specify what you're doing specifically.
Have I been boxing with these three for the past minute or so now?
Essentially, you're kind of you beat one up, and now you are kind of just you're hurting them to try and make them see reason that they're on the wrong side with Godvin's help. So
Godvin only convinced one guard that
technically Godvin convinced one of them, and the rest of them stopped attacking. So, and Grom, I just used you as all right. Well, listen here, calm down. Let me explain what's happening. That kind of situation. Now, like I said, if you're feeling better to move along and figure out more of it, you can. If you want to just be, babysitter for guards, then that's
what's the average height of the guards next to me?
They're literally 5 to 6 foot in between. They're not. They're all human. They're all.
So, and the three of them around me are still capable.
They are all pretty capable. They're basic Gilderoy stat. You feel like most of them kind of look like Keith.
Right?
Yeah, they're docile. They're not currently aggressive.
Oh, okay. They're docile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, especially the guy you smashed his head into the rock.
Yeah,
he's probably super docile.
Oh shit! That guy might not.
He's lucky that Godwin healed him immediately.
oh shit!
That's why I was able to convince him. He suffered head trauma.
I fucking bet. Jesus fuck.
Basically, they've been told to stand down. They've been convinced that they're chasing the wrong people.
Well, if they're convinced that they're chasing the wrong people, and they're not gonna do shit, Grom would get the fuck away from them. They're not doing anything.
Okay. Well, I will actively say, are you heading towards trouble, or are you?
Grom would get himself back into the fray, headed back this way with probably getting himself right there between Octavia and other active combatants.
I will say right now, what you see is Astrid being held in a princess kind of carrying by a half-orc.
Kissing him!
And kissing him, saying, "Oh yeah, I love Grom. You're not Grom."
I don't know that.
So, I mean, I will say, if you want to attack, you get advantage because his hands are full.
Fucking sucks to suck.
And I guess Grom's gonna walk up and he's gonna hit him with a fucking nice heavy right.
Okay, go for it.
Kindly pluck me out of his arms first, would you, dear?
No, I'm gonna try to catch you as you fall. Don't worry.
Okay.
Bonus action.
No.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be fucking bonus action catch.
Trust me, bro,
I
I'll
still
catch
got
you.
jump on me. Maybe I'll be bouncy. It's
Yeah.
fine. I got a minute of jump.
All right, let's see.
So yeah, you could just roll. Yeah, well, we got it. Advantage. Boom. 17. That's a hit.
All right, 17.
Want to damage, which is boom.
7 for
6.
Solid.
Good.
6.
Solid 6.
Yep.
Non-lethal. I guess you don't really.
Well, Grom is using. He doesn't have his brass knuckles, and that's what determines lethal versus non-lethal for him.
Okay, fair enough.
So bare knuckles, non-lethal.
Okay. All right. Well, say as you literally just lean your fist in, and you hit this guy right in the square of his jaw. This half orc just drops immediately to his knees. Not even almost surprised. He's done a take to a dwarf that's essentially called him some insults, saying he's not very handsome. Turning to a half dwarf, to another dwarf with a big old beard who's trying to headbutt him, only to fail and end up in his arms. To suddenly an 8-foot orc suddenly just running across the field and just square clocking him in the jaw as he just collapses into a crumpled bun. I'll give you.
Ta-da!
I will literally say you can use your bonus action to grab Astrid out of the way of being collapsed on.
Yeah, no. Grom is definitely gonna attempt to catch Astrid as the guy crumples into the ground.
This is a dexterity
My
throw.
hero.
It's a dexterity roll.
It's a dex roll. Gotcha. Okay. Nope.
Nope. Unfortunately, Astrid just suddenly goes, my hero!
Don't worry, still a hero. I just didn't catch you.
Astrid, yeah, you currently have a weird half-orc doppelganger currently nestled into your I guess chin hair.
Chin. Woo! Okay.
Anything else, Grom, with your actions?
Um.
You can see that there is still technically 1 and 2 people in front of you. One is
Sorry.
Actually, I still have 5 feet of movement and a bonus action.
Yep.
No, I don't have a bonus action.
You don't have the bonus
Because
action.
the bonus-
You don't,
Yeah, the bonus action was the catch.
Hmm. I mean, we couldn't say. Okay, you know what? I'll say this. It would have been a reaction. I will let you have your bonus action
Okay.
if you have any way of using it. I think that's fair. I think a reaction to grab somebody out of the way is fair, right?
I don't.
I mean, you're a barbarian. You got rage.
That is true. Yeah, you know what? Grom will rage, and he'll get himself the extra. That would just have me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that would just have me like standing on top of where old guy was.
Okay. So you're literally just stepping over him, kind of like not even
Yeah,
intimidating.
Grom is just stepping over, getting a little bit closer and farther into it.
Okay, no worries, no worries. All right. That's everything.
That is everything that Grom is capable of doing at the
Okay.
moment. That is important.
Muffin.
Yes.
It is
So
Godwin's.
Godwin will hold us here. It's about my max movement.
Yeah. Okay.
I will join Pyrian, given the fact that Grom and Astrid got this.
You literally just saw the weirdest takedown.
Passing by, I will drop something along the lines of Godwin will drop something along the lines of that we need them. They shouldn't die. They shouldn't die today. Please keep them alive.
Seems okay.
I was just sleeping.
Although, as I say it, kind of speedily moving beside Grom and Pyrian, I will do an overhead swing with my short sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll longsword.
For 2 hands.
Yeah, we'll just.
Is that what you try to do?
You know what?
Yeah.
Smite.
You know what? No. You know what? I will just roll my regular d20 and just do some that.
Yep.
Wait. How? Should I just roll strength check just as a weapon?
Yeah.
It is
I can give you the weapon stats. You can just pull it into your character sheet if you want.
Doesn't really matter. So I'll just roll strength and then we'll calculate the year. Yeah, so it's 18. That most definitely hit him.
Yes, that's a hit. That's a hit. Also, babe, who do you want to give that to? Because we have a +2 inspiration for somebody, so I guess Pengu's not going to use it.
Next?
So, Muffin, you get a +2.
I get a +2.
Yep,
Well, I guess it's a 20. I guess it's a 20 then.
Yeah, okay, it's a 20. You hit.
So so now we're having a fun little move because I will add +2 as my strength modifier, and I
Right.
will roll 1d6 and 2d8 right now. Or I am doing a divine smite on top of it.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
Don't kill him. Kiddush.
Oh.
As I said, we don't kill him.
All right. Okay. You know what? I will let you describe what Pyrian sees as you just come flying out of left field.
It's not even flying at a brisk pace because it's not, it's not dash.
It's marching.
just
It's more of a march.
March will just saying to the goblin, like, please don't kill them. We need them alive. And then there's just cracking electricity going from his sword as he swings his shoulders in an overhead fashion, just slamming the falchion that Pyrian gave him. At the top of the at the top of the Devon's head.
Okay, right. It's enough to knock him out. We'll say as you bring that down, literally just Pyrian, just I guess you can roleplay what your reaction is as this guy drops to his knee. This feminine doppelganger suddenly just drops in front of you.
I mean, does he really just knock him out, or does he crack open his skull?
I think from the most part he's not trying to kill him, but it does look like excessive force. I think that would be an appropriate description.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to kill him, but it definitely looks like excessive force.
So Batman style, I don't kill them, I just break every bone in their body.
Yeah, he's Batmaning him. Yeah.
Okay.
The first thing you just heard, hop, and and then just someone jamming a power drill into a power station.
All right. Okay.
So it's definitely wide eyes, and then he looks between the dropped guy and Godwin, and just shuffles half a foot away from him.
Okay. With that loud crack, I'm gonna say, Tabby immediately just drops her sword and puts her hands in the air, and taking her form once more of the familiar blonde-haired lady, and going, all right, okay, you win. As the combat comes to an end.
Quick, Margaret, kill
her! Scorching ray. No. Can I just?
Yep.
No. Is combat over?
Yes, combat is over.
Can I do a thing?
I will let you do a thing.
I will look at Mr. Pyrian and see. I assume that he is hurting a bit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding from 2 wounds.
That's amazing. I'm gonna look at him, and then I'm gonna upcast Healing Word.
Ooh. Okay. How do you want to?
44 plus 2.
Okay. So how do you want this to look as you?
Oh, god damn it!
I know. Sorry.
There we go. 16 health. Here we go.
Okay. Then I'm full again.
Hey.
I know. I'm pretty good at this. I'm just gonna look at you and be like, man, you don't look too hot.
Tell me about it.
And then you're gonna start to look really hot.
Sweating, the skin glowing slightly. Like if a red person could actually get sunburn, that's what he looks like.
Knees weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti, all that good jazz.
I have fire resistance.
Yeah, this is not sun resistance though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's heat.
All right.
It's fine. I gratefully nod to him and thank you, Mr. Morgan. I really appreciate that.
I'm gonna look at Tabby.
Tabby's literally hands are up in the air, not even moving. You can see they're kind of exhausted, going, just giving you a dirty stare. When you know what, we'll say this, Ernie, if you want to come back carrying Calico in a grip, just holding him, pulling him, and pushing him forward.
Yeah, I'll kind of have his hand in sort of that policeman's lock where you you pull the hand right back to almost the wrist, so it's he can't really move. Basically I steer him. Yeah, I'll start to bring him back. Going, come on, fuckface, this way.
The height difference alone would make it utter torture for Ernie to get to like push Calico in front of himself in a police
Calico's like-
hold.
Calico's
Cal-
doing a backbend as he's walking.
Calico has
Exactly.
never
It's torture
been.
for him.
Calico has never been more embarrassed.
Arch your back, arch your back.
He's like, unhand me, you little dwarf. He's pushed forward, and you can see all the guards suddenly just starting to surround like everybody now as you all start to form like a circle around this horse track. Unfortunately, the horse race is still going on, and the crowd seems to be has dispersed and kind of just followed it as you hear the familiar voice behind you as Gilderoy himself goes, "Ah, my friends, I knew you could do it. Luckily, I held back so that you guys could be so impressed. Octavia! What the hell happened to you?" And he's like literally just approaches Octavia going, "My God, woman."
Well, this is the work of your gods. You captured me, you have me put into a closet and beaten up by some guy in a chair?
I didn't have...
Hell?
Why would I do that to my finest writer?
I mean, I don't know. That's what they're telling me, or that's what the guard was telling me, but also, I guess some of these guys are changing form, so I don't know. Maybe somebody's disguised.
Maybe. Mr. Calico! You can see he literally approaches Ernie going, "Unhand him!" And the guards then suddenly come around and start to take defensive positions around Calico, whose face returns to his normal kind of familiar bearded kind of face, which is you know for a fact that is not his original face, considering that you are all aware of him being a changeling, or a shapeshifter. So I will say, considering Panda doesn't know this, you then see that Harissa is sitting in the background, almost just waiting, quietly, almost making an attempt to should she leave, should she pop out, trying to make the right decision, but also just being aware that she could also get in a lot of trouble right now. So, would anyone like to explain what is going on here? Mr. Calico, do you have any reason to explain yourself? And Calico just says, "All of this could have been mine. Could have been mine. You're wasting it, your wonders. You have no idea what the Valentines are planning. Well, the expansion that we've got going here could have been a great opportunity, but you keep spitting in his face." "Ah, I see. A business proposition. I understand. Well, perhaps you should spend some time in a prison while we finish the rest of my birthday party. What do you say, folks?"
Huzzah!
Yay!
Tyrion just looks out of place again.
Mr. Gilderoy, do you have some mouthwash? I really need some mouthwash.
We have plenty of edibles.
Ugh.
Bathroom supplies. Of course, now that you have all proven your innocence, well, except for unfortunately for that horse fellow, he will, of course, have to see retribution with the death of Miss Rosewood, and we will, hopefully, of course, I will have, try to help the man out, but unfortunately, I do not have any sway over the Rosewood family. I will just have to do my best to explain that it was not, in fact, your friend. But let's not be dwelled by this sudden, archaic behavior. And you can just suddenly see him take his glove off and just slap Calico across the face, just to add further embarrassment. Now, let's go and finish the rest of our birthday party. I want to see if my horse wins, goddammit! And you can see he just then starts to take off as the guards just lift Calico up. If there's anything else that you guys would like to ask him, or, get in there while he's...
Ernie just was about, excuse me, Mr. Gilderoy, did you not say you wanted to kick his ass? And I'll just twist Calico around just to
Ah, yes. Don't worry, there will be time for that, but I'm not going to waste my birthday on revenge. Unfortunately, we are going to have some sort of, new entertainment, considering this theater troupe has tried to get me killed. I will say that we'll have to call the party to an end, unfortunately. Unless, of course, Mr. Octavia...
know some songs over here.
Yeah, sorry, what was that, Miss Astrid and Mrs. Octavia? What do you have a suggestion?
Astrid, you go ahead. You were about to say
No,
something there.
Well, no. I was just pointing out that y'all are here, and one of the greatest bards that in this land, and so.
Perhaps we could play out some of your lovely theater early works.
I got a few ideas. Yeah, we could do some of the old stuff.
Perhaps the Drow and the Dalmatian, the underdog tale.
Underdog, no.
No? Was that not you? What about less talk, more ale? A barbarian story.
That one sounds familiar. I think I know how that tune goes. Here, let me try that out.
Tyrion would start to gently tug and move people from the racetrack because it's probably a roundabout.
This is literally as the horses start coming around.
Arrive in time. And so
fantastic! There he goes! Look at him! I love that horse. His name is Johnny Bolt.
And he moves Gilderoy from the tracks.
I think it's a good time that we have a good feast and call this evening a very well successful party. I do expect you all to show up next year, of course.
Well, I wouldn't think to miss it.
So he then for you. We'll say for simplistic reasons that you all get off the track and you spend the rest of the time kind of moving to your abodes and having the guards essentially taking away the threat of these doppelgangers. I will say, are you going to tell them anything else that you've learned? Gilderoy has asked, and you have been kind of cautious about it.
Grom
we
isn't
need to
saying
make-
anything about them being changelings or doppelgangers or whatever.
Well, Harissa is literally still in the background, like not even approaching. Like, in fact, every time you look back and you see her, she's taking a different version. She's become like a little maid, and then like an older woman, and then an old man, and like literally just trying to bleed in with the crowd.
May I suggest something out of character to Octavia? Or Astrid? No, Astrid would be better.
Mm.
You could basically... You probably can sell them up on, like... It will be tonight's story that you will be told. The story of, like, 4 changelings and a murder. Just upsell it.
Sure. I also, though, I want to make sure that he knows. So, Mr. Gilderoy, before you go, just want you to know we could not have solved this whole kerfuffle without the help of Harissa over here. And I want you to know how brave she was to go against
an old man from the corner.
Just literally just grabbing an old guy, going, "This guy, who the hell is that?"
Just without her and being brave against her family, we would have never. She is a big hero. I want you to know that she's a big hero.
Well, perhaps then
and an amazing magician. I mean, look at her.
Well, I will be in need of a new entertainer. I assume Octavia's not... Well, you've never accepted a job from me that's lasted more than a month. Perhaps it would be right to perhaps find myself someone that might be, willing to kill in order to save my life.
Hey, that
Sounds like
one
a-
time would have lasted longer than a month, but you kicked me out. You just remember that.
Well, made fun of my son.
Well, he's a fluffy boy, isn't he? He's a
Where is
fluffy
that boy? It's just like looking around.
And Pyrian is leaning over to Morgren and whispering, "Didn't he call him an idiot in front of everyone?"
I think he calls everyone an idiot, really.
Huh. Is that some kind of like term of endearment, or am I getting?
wouldn't know.
Huh. Okay.
So we'll say the evening kind of goes past without a hitch. You all have a lovely rest of the evening. You watch the horse race. I guess if anybody wanted to put money on it, it's a little too late for that, unfortunately. But as the evening comes to an end, the rest of the weekend plays out like a lovely party. I will say for Octavia and Astrid kind of put together a little story to tell Mr. Gilderoy to replace his theater troupe that they essentially got arrested. Give us both a performance check, just to see how that performance went, as if he might hire you back next year.
Okay. Here we
Jesus.
go. It's a -1.
Thank God I
Nope.
have a plus.
Wow.
What a shit story
It was
you
almost
told.
like Octavia was locked in a closet for half of this.
I just love the idea of it just going like Gilderoy going, yeah, that was shit.
Never
He goes, "You are uninvited."
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just Gilderoy going, wow, yes, I guess you just had to kind of be there. All right, so
at some point during the weekend evening, we were staying here the entire weekend.
you
right?
have the day rests, and then the weekend is the theater performance, and you go home that evening.
Okay.
So basically,
At
the theater
some
troupe
point-
happens, and then you go home. So we're gonna play up to that point.
Yeah, at some point during the last day on the island, I guess Morgren and Godwin would corner Pyrian.
Yep.
In some abandoned warehouse somewhere.
In your room, you could always do the room.
Fine. And
Guys,
And,
what's
no,
in the branding iron?
No, we're going to an abandoned warehouse.
Godwin or Morgan would be like, Godwin and I have been talking, and we like your spirit and the way you handled yourself during the horse race. So, what do you say when we get off this island that you tag along with us for a little bit?
He looks at the two and kind of like waits for one of them to go like April Fools, you know. And when that doesn't happen, he cracks a smile and nods and says, I would be delighted to have some companions for a while at least.
I mean, not to brag or anything, but we do make some copper.
As you look down into your bag,
Those are silver ones.
These we usually give to the kids. Platinum pieces.
You can- okay, no, go for it, Mom.
No, I wanted to just ask before that. Did me and Morgan ever got an official apology from Lady Fardasher?
She's there. If you would like to go and see her, she doesn't seem to be actively seeking you out. But for this evening, like all the people are kind of forming at the teleportation circle on the way to go back to Trino. So you can see Father Indigo, who essentially, while you guys are having this conversation about Perry, and Father Indigo will approach and say, "Hello, young men. It's a shame I will not see you, but if I ever in need of such men of such honorable rank. And he gives a very funny chuckle as you see him raising like his nostrils, kind of flaring them slightly, as he looks at you, Godwin, and then glances over to Mogren, and then Pyrian going, I would remember that in Trino there is the College of Religion. If you ever need me, perhaps if I leave a letter there, I might need call of you at some point later. I would love to perhaps pick your brains, especially you, Mr. Might.
Not literally.
Garden just furrows the brows. You can kind of see you can almost see smoke. Pick him a brain.
I'm not gonna actually pick your brain.
Pyrian leans over and stage whispers, he doesn't mean it literally.
Oh my.
You can count on us.
Yes, well, I usually will visit that area of Trino. Rather, well, given I no longer have the strength in myself to travel with my daughter, I figure it would be best. Also, and she kind of, he brings out a long, it's not that long actually, but he brings out like a long kind of piece of what looks like quilted white, like silk, both sides quilted, and hands a letter to you saying, this of course is from my daughter. She means no disrespect, of course. She just wishes you the best, and it is unfortunate that she spoke out of tone. I hope you will forgive her, as she is now more than ever in a more stressful state.
That's okay, Chief Indigo. We know how stressful it is to lose a loved one.
I thank you very much, Master Godwin. He turns and starts to walk his way out down the hallway towards the rest of the Arturo guards that are basically transporting them towards the teleportation site.
As he walks away, Godwin will look down to Morgan and go, did we ever tell them that we mostly operate in Oakland?
No. I don't think that came up.
Oh.
Well, it would be an
Anyways.
opportunity to see other things, you know?
See? You told me he would be good for us.
All right. And with that, we'll say Ernie and Grom, you're having a conversation with Mr. Gilderoy, actually, and Keith. As Keith is standing there going, listen, mates, sorry, but we lost contact with us. Like, literally, when he was taken out by those two guards. Apparently he was taken back to the teleportation circle. We haven't seen him since. So if he's going to be anywhere, it's probably back in Trino's.
Makes sense. This is probably the first time it happened.
Like I said, he's probably at one of your local haunts, and if not, he's probably in a prison somewhere. Right, so that's what I would look. He's not here. We're not hiding him. I've told you this. Gilderoy's told you this. I know you want to look for your boss, but he's not here.
So, Ernie, you think we go and, I don't know, go check the tavern back in town?
Oh, I think we check the tavern or we check the brothel.
Brothel, tavern, jail? Sound like a good spot to check.
I think the tavern first. We get ourselves some ale, get ourselves some thinking juice, and
All right. Sounds good.
and then we go to the brothel where we get some more thinking juice and look at the titties for more thinking titties, and we go to the prison for the prison titties.
Wait, prisons have titties now? All right, come on, let's go. And Grom's gonna grab Ernie and start walking towards the.
We'll check the women's prison first.
Ernie, if you tell my wife, I'll swear we're never doing this again.
I'll be honest, Grom, I keep forgetting you got a wife. That's why I'll keep recommending this.
Well, it sounds like a good plan, and I'm fucking pissed drunk right now, so don't you fucking rip me out.
You can see also Astrid and we'll say Octavia. You guys are also forming up on the teleportation circle, making your way back home to Reno, city of theater.
Oh,
I was
damn.
gonna
I'm,
ask,
I'm
did our,
so. Go ahead.
Did our chest follow us away from the?
Oh yeah, the chest has been following you the whole time. Actually, it's a huge scene because the guard's going, like, literally, Gilderoy goes, "Who the fuck opened my chest?"
It was just like that when I saw it. It kind of grew an attachment to me.
I haven't seen that chest in, well, God, I want to say 10 years. You know, that was given to me from a very, very important friend. I can't quite remember the name. Mimic? Momok? Momok? I don't quite remember the name. Began with an M, though.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe it was more.
I mean, we helped you here. You mind if I take it with me?
You know what? Well, the bloody thing annoyed me. It kept chipping at my heels, and you're a dwarf. It'll probably hit your knees or something. So yeah, sure, why not? Just remember, you're not allowed to keep the bloody thing unless, of course, it, doesn't work out, in which case you can. I will sell it for something else, The idea...
Oh, we'll take care of him pretty well.
I'll say this also to my friends, and he literally just starts to approach you, pulling into his little velvet kind of coarse jacket, pulling out a little bag, and kind of brings out like literally a couple of pieces of paper, and handing each one of you, going, and of course I apologize for the party, but you did certainly make it what it was, and that's 150 gold for you. You will be able to, unfortunately, you will have to go to the Bank of Trino in order to take out this money. These are slips from the finest, how do you call it, pensmen. And he just starts handing out these like tickets that have like it's like the most fanciest IOU that you've ever seen, right? It's got Gilderoy's signature written on it. It's got like a line put underneath it too. There's the herald sign on the side there too. And unfortunately, you will only be able to check that out in Trina.
So, I know Hoss ain't here no more, but
well,
he's still getting a slip of paper too, isn't he?
I mean, well, of course, I'll hang on to that. Of course, it probably will have to pay his legal bills.
Man, and he can hold that for him. We're gonna go find him in town.
Well, of course, I'd say that he has to kind of, unfortunately, it will be delivered to the bank, and if he shows himself, he will be able to pay for it. Otherwise, it is null and void. Null and void. There we go, having a stroke. I've been poisoned.
Quick, everybody, let's get out of here before we get dragged into something else.
So he basically hands out one to each of you. The chest kind of like following after. In fact, Astrid, it seemed to like be butting into the back of you as you see the blue little bird landing on your shoulder.
Where did this come from? This is new? Oh, Fantasy Grounds just crashed.
Oh,
Jesus. Yeah.
is that for everybody?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's crashed yet.
Mine isn't crashed
Well, I
yet.
just got a
Mine's
big
fine.
huge error
Well,
thing that's just like, you can't do that.
Oh, well, it's okay. We're not really using it. It's okay.
I wasn't doing
Oh.
anything.
Yeah, it's working
Oh, you
fine.
can't do it.
So,
I'm gonna be honest. I
Gosh.
opened my inventory and I saw like the massive drop in with
Right.
errors. So
yeah.
I have
Well,
no idea.
that's okay. It's all right. It's cool. Don't worry about it. All right.
Was Astrid asking about the chest, or were you asking
About the bird.
Does the bird come with the chest? Does the bird? What's the bird? And
I will
dear
say
God,
you,
tell me it's not hungry for roasted seeds.
no. I think you
Well,
will.
only on
you-
occasion. It
you-
it does like those gourmet roasted seeds, but don't let him know about that.
Ugh.
He gets really needy.
you will know about the bird. I think just because it has been following your auntie around for quite some time.
It's a little bluebird that like usually hides like in Octavia's hair, but has kind of come out on occasion, and like she's occasionally feeding it on her shoulder and stuff, but it's been around for a little bit.
Okay, so the bird's not new.
Yeah. The chest, however, that's new.
I didn't know that chests could move on their own. What kind of?
Do you reach out
Magic
to grab it?
It's one of them special walking chests.
Okay, I'm gonna
Holds a
walk
lot
around
of
and
mysteries.
look
It's very-
behind it.
It's okay.
Look
So
under it. Are
the
there
chest, the
legs?
chest itself, it's got 4 little legs. It's got an open like hinge, and a warm purple like breathing kind of dog tongue, on the like lying flat on the bottom of the chest currently.
And if there was like a food table nearby, could like Octavia pick up like a piece of bread or something and just toss it to the chest? Like
Yeah,
it's-
okay,
Like
yeah.
it isn't.
Yeah,
dog-
just try to feed it. As you do, the
Yeah.
lid opens and there's no teeth. It's just the tongue as it laps out and just tries to grab it like an arm and then just pulls it in and just folds the food using its tongue. And then suddenly the door just slams shut and it goes. "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Well,
This little
Sounds
creature
gross.
helped me out of a little bit of a tiff earlier. I don't know if I could have taken another one of them hits. That guy hit really hard. I just didn't want him to know that.
who was hitting you?
One of the guards, I think they thought I was part of the people that murdered somebody. I don't know. They think one of Calico's crew must have disguised himself and hit me in the back of the head and turned me in.
Oh,
or something.
they really do not like you. What did you that Calico guy? Oh my gosh! When he realized that you were my auntie, he about flipped his gourd. They are not fans of yours at all.
Something like I got too drunk at one of their shows and ruined the whole thing. They said I went up on stage and started pushing some of the singers off. I don't think any of that happened. I don't remember that. I only black out every Tuesday. That was on a Wednesday.
Oh yeah, maybe
Well,
it was one of their own.
That
you
checks out.
As you all start to surround the teleportation circle, I'll say you guys can all have like a moment for yourselves to reach like a little bit of a conclusion. Like this party is kind of formed in a matter of a need to work together. But you guys kind of did work together like pretty well. So if you want to kind of like lay the foundation for that, that would be great.
Astrid would like to say before we go, if we work together as a mighty fine team, should we continue to do this, I highly suggest that we do not go jumping into no teleporters anymore, that we can't take our stuff. This was a bad idea.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Aside from the money. The money's good.
Hey, you got to pay quite a lot of money. At least you'll be able to buy some proper gear now if you don't get any of your shit back.
I just hope my tools are
If
okay.
we don't get our shit back.
Oh, yeah, we need to go back to Oak's Tavern.
Yeah.
We have our gear
And
there.
Gold Sea.
Yeah.
The first group that seems to gather in the plaza, there's a big flash of light as the blue hues of mystical magic kind of teleport the first batch of people through. The next group starts to suddenly form up in this small surrounding chamber as you guys continue your conversation. Gilderoy kind of glancing over you like going, I will admit that you lot are rather capable. And I think, you guys might have something. Perhaps it would be all right to call upon you again, Octavia, if I ever need some, assistance in some more hands-on approaches rather than entertainment.
Well, you always got my number.
That is true.
You can find me anywhere. I'm always in Trino. Kind of hanging around a little bit right now. Hanging with my kid niece here.
Well, of course. And of course, with the holy men, of course, I don't know why, but I am doing some work in the east sometime soon. We have a renovation of a mine that needs clearing. Perhaps I could ask a few of you to help me in that situation. But if you're not interested, I can always hire the Arturas. They seem to need the work now, considering I will have to hire most of their, unless Lady Dasher is going into the mercenary world.
So, what was that job he's talking about?
Oh, it's mostly just clearing of a mine of old relics and such. Of course, monstrosities and all such beasts. It won't be for a month, but if if you are not busy in a month's time, perhaps you can
And do you think we're gonna have free time in about a month?
Well, we've always got free time, don't we?
Fair point.
I don't think we have jobs.
That's a
I
good
don't know how
point.
many titties we're gonna watch.
That's what I think. Yeah, taking them.
A month sounds good, Mr. Gilderoy. We do need to make a quick round in the nearby towns, though.
Well, perhaps, like I said, you're always welcome. Well, at least when I invite you. As Gilderoy kind of dusts his hands off, going, anyway, folks, I hope you'll have a lovely time on my island, and once again, come back with many more stories. I expect to hear the world from you. Perhaps then you might be mighty heroes.
We shall see.
Bye, Mr. Gilderoy.
Bye, Mr. Gilderoy.
Ah, wait, Godwin, my man. Garth! Garth! And you can see suddenly Garth comes forward, his bald head shiny as he reaches the light. Your bread basket, sir.
Thank you.
Is it still filled with money?
It said that there is no money in it.
Oh.
That's fair enough. Well, thank you.
And with that,
I will
yeah.
shake his hand vigorously.
okay, as you shake his hand vigorously, and with that, each of you take your position in the teleportation circle. Gilderoy giving you a good salute. The rest of the guards kind of just sighing, having experienced you for 3 days. And with that, we will end the session there of you returning to Trino. And
Time and everything.
and
Manic.
coming back to where we originally started the adventure. And that was the end of the first scenario, the unlikely suspects.
Well
So,
done.
hey, we're gonna go back to D&D, proper D&D now, where no murder mysteries.
It's
We
D&D.
will make our own murder.
Oh yeah, you'll make it difficult. I know. That's just how it works.
It'll be a mystery who I murdered in the hallway.
It will be a mystery who's gonna chase us for all the murdering we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's where murder hobos. As soon as they give you your weapons back.
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as it starts
Hey, no, I
stabbing
stole weapons. I have weapons.
Yeah. I will say
We're
also,
at
you get your weapon. You get your weapons back. You get all your belongings back. Everything's back. You all return to where you currently
My
live and stay.
tools.
For the
Do I
most
still have-
part. Yeah, sorry. Nope.
Sorry, do I still have those 2 daggers? with
Yeah,
the
you will.
arrow
Yeah,
symbol
you
on
will.
them?
You will still have them. You've literally stolen that guard's bullshit.
Oh, sweet. So I still got a disguise kit.
You,
Fuck
yeah, you do. You have all the stuff.
I've returned the short sword.
Oh, you returned it. Okay, fair enough.
I didn't pick up anything.
So I will say for for next time, I would prefer if you all figured out what and where, because you guys are all spending some time in Trino, right? This is where we're going with the campaign so far. So for next time, it'll be essentially a buying session. It'll be a what do we want to do next session, right? Which will lead to some role playing, some buying, some whatever. If you want to do that ahead of time, that's fine. But mostly it'll be where is the group going next? What do you guys want to do? And we're going with that kind of vibe. So if you want to do, like I said, I've given you a couple of things. If you want to literally go, we got a month. Let's do something else in that time. You can do that too. You can completely ignore it.
The fact that he said we have a job out east, and we're like the most western part of the continent.
You could have asked.
That could have been anywhere.
Could have asked. But saying that though, thank you very much, everybody. As always, if you aren't already, go follow these people. And all that jazz. We'll be back 2 weeks' time for our next session. God knows what the session's going to be called. I'll figure something out.
Godwin knows.
Godwin knows. So
I know nothing.
Godwin.
No, your nose.
Yeah, your nose.
Just your nose.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one where Godwin loses his nose.
Oh
no.
no, the syphilis! It bypassed my godly defenses and
Oh
immunities.
no! Leprosy strikes back.
But that's the whole point. That was the whole point of me becoming a paladin.
Do not have the clap yet.
Yeah. Isn't that ironic that like bards get like they will get the clap and their penises and stuff will fall off, but paladins won't. There's probably some irony in there somewhere. All right, let's. I think is there. I'll give it a look. I'll give it a look and see if we got anybody to write into.
Mike.
Hey,
Mike on. Mike's on.
Yeah.
You can go, Mike. Go, Mike. Why not?
Sebulon is on too.
All right.
thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
As always, we'll be back 2 weeks' time and to continue the adventures, and we'll see what antics that the folks we get up to over there.
Have
that
a
right?
good one.
That's right. That's right. Bye. Thanks again. Also, I need to really fix the. I think I fixed it now, but I need to fix when I mute Discord. It mutes the music, so I can't. I basically. I think from now on, I have to sit in the Discord by myself, and then you guys have to join after 5 minutes, so that we have the music going through the stream.
You know what? Fair enough.
So yeah, that'll be all right. Bye. Right, let's go.
Bye.
Have a good one, folks, and thanks again for hanging out as always. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Ciao.
And eventually we will get probably. I'll get better at Fantasy Grounds, but like I said, we're figuring Fantasy Grounds out. We're figuring out the new rules of D&D. We're doing all that too.
Good.
So yeah, well, have a good one. Enjoy.
Bye.
Wiedersehen. Habt einen schönen Tag.
36%. What the fuck? My CPU is eating shit right now. Why is it so warm?
Oh my.
Oh.
It's
Gute Nacht,
springtime.
says Lynx.
Nacht.
Schlaf gut. Träum süß und süße Träume.
Okay, I'm going lay back down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
not my problem. You go rest.
Go red.
Go rest, Marcy. Sorry you're feeling weird.
No, I'm sorry I was